Yo. I said, yo. Let's get it. Smash the like button as you come in the building. Punch the like button as you come in the building. Let everybody know Knockout Boxing 86 TV is live, man. I've been waiting, but I've been ready the whole time, man. The fight is here. I got tired of dropping videos, man. Shout out to the competitors in the World Series of Debates tournament. But it's open panel time. Shout out to the people that walked away with money in the debate tournament, but it's open panel time, yeah. Whatever anybody want, they can get it tonight. I'm in grind mode. All this nervous ass energy. What you nervous for, man? All this nervous ass energy. What you scared for? We here. Yeah. I'm just bobbing my head, man. I'm just bobbing my head, man. I start rapping if boy I say, yeah. Texas in this hole, man. Bitch, I'm from Texas. Yeah. Y'all seen that promo drop? Yeah. Right after the tournament, here come Wayne talking. What's up with it, bro? Rock with him. Cheer for him. And just come holler at me July 30th, man. Hey, my brother DJ G5 gave, man. My brother DJ G5 gave, man. What? Can you drop that beat on their head one time, man? Just drop that beat on their head one time. There you go.
KO debate here. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Man, salute to everybody in the building. Let me get this camera turned on. I'm excited to be in front of y'all and talk this boxing. Let's see who we got in the building and let's get to the cook, shall we? Smoking Bud, love the name. What up? Kawhi Elliott in the building. Thrill Hill, William Old School, my brother right side on the men, bro. Happy to see you, man. Glad to see you doing better. Cash Crypto, what's good with you? Philly Bull 91, what's happening? Talib Cunningham, what's up with it, baby? What's up with it, girl? Thank Father, what's good? Edgar Chavez, what's happening with you? Byron Bradley, Robert Singleton in the building. My daughter, what's up with it, JD? We got D Free in the building, man. What's good with it, D Free? Wayne Talk, what's happening with you, bro? Who else we got? We got John Kramer in the building. We got Talib Cunningham. We got Georgia Peach Denise. We got Dank Father. Thoroughbred Boxing. What's happening with you, man? Who else? Let me see. T Hollywood 99 in the building. Silverado Low in the building. Who else we got, bro? Who else we got? It jumped on me. We'll find it though. Speaks. What's up with it, Speaks? I see you. What's good with you, Speaks? In the building. And Dominique, what up? Get them likes up. Yeah, run the likes up, man. 46 people in the building early. Let's run them likes up. Look, man, real quick. Shout out again to everybody that participated in the tournament. What's up with it, Q? I see you, bro. Shout out to everybody that participated in the tournament this week. You know what I mean? Or this past couple of weeks. Shout out to everybody that made it to the semifinals, the finals, and got a little bag off of that mug, man. We'll be back next year, man, for the second annual tournament. I hope people that didn't participate will be able to participate next year. Now that you see, what up with it, Omega Red? Salute to you, bro. Now that you see that the money's real, that if we say we paying out a prize, we paying out a prize. And now that you see how the tournament is ran, we only gonna get bigger and better from here. So shout out to all 30 people that participated. And we hope to have 64, 72, however many we can get next year in the tournament, man. We hope to have y'all in that thing. 214 East Dallas Boxing. What's happening with you, bro? Salute to you. And welcome to the channel. I hope you stay and subscribe. Light Skin Business. What up? So let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it. Oh, before I gotta tell y'all a story real quick, bro. Hit the like button, man. So I'm chilling in the bed last night, man. I'm chilling with the wife, and I forgot how old I was, because we laughing and joking, you know what I'm saying, Kiki, and just having a good old time, bro. Now, she got this thing, bro, where she fixed, like, the porch up, so she been sitting outside drinking her wine a lot and shit, and that's cool, you know. Do your thing, you know what I mean? But we laughing and joking in the bed, bro, and she got some mosquito bites, bro. And so I get the cortisone cream, you know, try to rub on them. She got them all on her arm and shit. You know what I'm saying? Her leg. I'm trying to rub on them and shit, man. I'm trying to rub on the mosquito bites, and she starts scratching the shit like a little kid, bro. Like a little kid, right? She's scratching them goddamn things, man. And I'm like, you can't scratch them. You know what I mean? You cannot scratch your mosquito bites. Like, it's going to make them worse and shit, right? And then in that moment when I told her that, bro, people that's born in the 70s, maybe earlier, but definitely the 70s, the 80s, and the early 90s, y'all gonna understand this, bro. Y'all gonna feel the moment I felt my age, bro. I felt my age when I'm telling her not to scratch. You know what I'm saying? I say don't scratch it. You know it's gonna make it worse or whatever. We're just gonna put the cortisone cream on there. She looked me dead in my eye, bro. She looked me dead in my eye. She said, "That don't work. I need some camphofenique." I say some camphofenique, man. I ain't heard that shit in like 20-some years, bro. Camphofenique, dog. Y'all remember that shit when it come in the green fucking bottle, bro? And when you used to, I don't know how many of y'all is country or you played outside and shit when you was kids and shit, bro. But that little green bottle of that damn camphofenique, bro, with the goddamn that you rub on you, bro, when you get the chigger bites and shit. Or the mosquito bites and shit. I'm like, yo, you just fucked up everything we had going on tonight, bro. Like we were laughing and joking, watching TV, bro, and she yelling out for some goddamn camphor for Neek. Gayla say I use it now. Damn. Man, y'all say I miss my grandma right now. I'm like, bro, camphor for Neek. I ain't heard that shit in forever. I'm like, bro, I'm old in the motherfucker, man. I'm old in the motherfucker out here, and she just made me feel old. I was feeling young when that whole situation started, and we just kicking back, chilling. But she made me feel old, bro. Like, if you know about camphor for Neek, you know, bro. It come in the green bottle. That shit worked though. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, that shit worked like a motherfucker back when you used to roll around in the grass. Brian Bradley says I use it now. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you know. I would just say, you ain't never heard of that speech? You must be a young cat, bro. John Kramer said, I ain't heard it since the 90s. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit old, bro. That shit old than a motherfucker, man. And she reminded me just how old I was when she said that bullshit to me last night, bro. What Daryl talking about? Every day getting closer to the truth coming out, Earl in beast mode, straight tenacity. Oh, yeah, we about to talk about it. But look, they still sell it at Walmart. Yeah, facts. Facts. She went looking for something for real, bro. This ain't just a joke, bro. This ain't just a story. That shit really happened. You 37, you the same age as me. Oh, but you in the West. Y'all ain't got mosquitoes like that, bro. Yeah, I got you, bro. But we down here in the South, man. We got a lot of them. Bro. Got a lot of them. What's good with it, David? I see you. But look, bro, let's get straight to it, man. Let's talk about this shit. So I'll drop the link in a little bit, but I got some things I want to bring up and some things I want to talk, bro. I want to talk to y'all about. So I done seen all the shit, bro. I done seen all the shit. I done seen the Bud Crawford $1 million worth of game and shit. You know what I'm saying? I done seen the pictures of them being in shape. I done seen they different t-shirts that they got coming out. I done made videos on. I got Terence Crawford fans mad at me and shit. Man, just worry about the fight. I'm gonna start right there, bro. Just worry about the fight, knockout. See, knockout, you just mad. The only reason you making these videos, the only reason you talking this shit, you talking it because you mad that the fight got made. Listen, bro. T-Word, what up? Listen, bro. Listen to me. I be damned. Asante L, what up? I be damned, bro. If you think for one motherfucking second, if you think for a second that I'm gonna forget all the bullshit that got us to this point, and I'm not still gonna call out contradictions, call out bullshit, call out lies when I see it, bro. I be damned if just because Bud Crawford did some shit that he was supposed to do, I be damned if I'm gonna forget all the bullshit that led up to this point, bro. I'll be damned if I'm gonna do that, bro. Like, I'm happy that the fight got made. And I know what's gonna happen in the fight. I'm not worried about that, bro. And we'll talk about that shit, right? Sean Clark, what up? But what I'm not gonna do is give you a pass for lying and shit, bro. I'm not gonna be one of them ones that's gonna sit up here and act like I don't remember that you did some whole other fugazi bullshit, fraudulent ass shit leading up to this point. I'm not gonna forget that I could have got this fucking fight last year, bro. I'm not gonna forget that you lied on everybody's name, bro. You lied on Al Heyman. You lied on Errol Spence. Then you turn around and tell the truth. Then you lie again, bro. I'm not forgetting that shit. Hell, you lie on your motherfucking self. Hey, what up, Andre Ward? Let me do the interview with you. Let me tell you something, Andre. Being undisputed in 2 separate weight classes, that's the only thing that motivates me. Then you get in front of Kate Abdo and do an interview with her. I never said that shit. I said being world champion motivates me. Lying and shit, bro. And then here's the thing, right? This is the contradictory shit I be talking about. I'm watching $1 million worth of game, and I'm shooting my content, and I'm listening, and I'm reading Terence Crawford fans tell me, hey, bro, don't worry about that shit. Don't worry about that shit. The fight got made. You just mad the fight got made. You nervous. Nah, bro, you nervous and your man's nervous, and I tell you how, right? I'm watching that shit, and I'm listening to it. You know what I mean? I hear what they saying. I'm with it. Whatever. And they don't want me to talk about Sean Porter, right? They don't want me to talk about Danny Garcia. They don't want to hear me talk about Kell Brook. But if Bud Crawford is talking about Kell Brook, or Bud Crawford is talking about Sean Porter, or he brings up Danny Garcia in an interview, then it's cool. So you can talk about the past. This is what I get from some of y'all, bro. I can talk about the past as long as I disagree with you. I mean, as long as I agree with you. If I agree with you and I agree and I say some stupid shit like Bud fought the better version of Sean Porter. Bud fought the better version of Kell Brook. If I say those things and I agree with you, which we all know is bullshit, you know it's bullshit, Bud Crawford know it's bullshit. Everybody listening to my voice know that shit don't make no sense and it is bullshit. If I agree with you, then all of a sudden I can talk about the shit. So I still ain't got no answer, right? So somebody told me that shit, right? Hey, Knockout, why you talking about that? Why you talking about that? That's old shit. That's old shit. You should just be focusing on the fight. So I type back at a motherfucker because y'all know I'm with the shit at all times, right? I'm with the shit at all times. So I type back. I said, bro, if you copy and paste this same comment of you telling a Crawford channel or going back and forth with someone who disagrees with me and telling them to just focus on the fight, I said, I'll take my channel down right now and I'll drop the video right now. I'll take the video down and I'll stop making content right now. Still ain't got no goddamn response, bro. So when I say fucking nervous, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I'm talking about. When I say motherfuckers is running around this bitch nervous, this is the type of energy that I'm talking about. That bullshit energy. Like, I don't care if people are talking shit about Errol, bro. I want that shit. That's why I'm going hard, making all this content. I want motherfuckers coming in this bitch. I want people to come and hit the link when I drop it and tell me what Bud gonna do and tell me how he gonna do this, these magical things that we ain't never seen before in the sport of boxing. I want that shit because number one, I'm not threatened by it. Number two, I need you to be back here July 30th. Yeah, I need to see you July 31st, August 1st. I need to see you that whole week. I want that shit on wax. And you want me to focus on the fight, but your own fighter ain't focused on the fight. Why is he talking? Why is he still trying to convince people that he be the better version of Sean Porter, bro? We all know Sean Porter fought Errol Spence in 2019. He fought Bud Crawford in 2021. The argument's over, bro. The argument's fucking over. Like, done at that point. Sean Porter was 2 years younger when he fought Errol Spence, and he was a champion defending his crown. He was a fucking mandatory 2 years removed from fighting Errol Spence and coming off of Errol Spence, where we all know fighters take a lot of punishment and they are never the same when they fight Errol, bro. We know these things. Like, this ain't my opinion. Mikey Garcia wasn't the same fighter. Had to take a whole bunch of time off. How much time did Danny Garcia take off? Eudenis Ugas, how much time he take off? How does Sean Porter look against Sebastian Formella to y'all, bro? Like, what are we on, bro? So the fact that you so sensitive with somebody that disagrees with you, bro, that shows a lot of nervous fucking energy. I can't even talk my shit. I can't even tell y'all that Errol is going to demolish this man. And I don't think the fight is going to be close without somebody getting in their feelings, bro. Shout out to the ones that's just like, man, you wrong, bro. Bud going to beat his ass. And let me tell you why. And then we can go back and forth. We can debate it. We can have our different opinions and shit and disagree and all that shit. Shout out to them. But a lot of y'all, bro, is acting real fucking nervous right now. Me, it don't bother me. I welcome it. That's why we dropping links tonight. Me, it don't bother me. I welcome it. That's why I say comment down below. Let me know what you think. Agree or disagree. I welcome all that shit, bro. Because I know what Errol gonna do to him on July 29th. He gonna do that boy bad, man. He gonna do that boy super bad, bro. And I ain't talking about Tony Harrison, bro. He gonna do that man bad. And the fight won't be close. People keep trying to act like Errol's style is wrong, is all right for Bud, bro. Errol is the worst possible matchup for Terence Bud Crawford, bro. And then it's the other thing they do. This the other shit that I've been hearing, bro. And let me tell you, like, if you hit the link tonight, because I know y'all watching, smash the like button too, y'all. If you hit the link tonight and you bring up a mouthpiece, bro, without any kind of breakdown of a fight, I'm not taking it serious, not me. That's them. I'm not telling people what to focus on and shit, bro. Focus on what you want to focus on. Talk shit about Errol in the car accident. Talk shit about his drinking habits if you want to. Talk shit about you think he having a fat count. Talk shit about you still believe that he ducked 4-5 years ago. Talk all the shit you want to. People telling me to stop talking. Telling me to stop talking my shit. So it ain't me, bro. I don't want nobody to stop talking. I want videos and live streams and all that shit because a lot of y'all channels on the line, bro. A lot of y'all channels is on the line because you don't talk boxing like we talk boxing over here. You ain't covering Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez, bro. You ain't dropping videos about up and coming prospects and 14 predictions in 1 week. You not doing that, bro. Your channels is on the line around this motherfucker. I get it. I understand why you nervous. Errol Spencer do that to you because you don't believe all the shit you've been talking. You don't believe he one-dimensional for real, bro. You don't believe Bud you gonna do him dirty for real. You don't. And now it's coming to fruition. It's easy to talk shit when the fight not made, bro. It's easy to pop your shit when it's a fantasy fight. Will you still stand on that shit and will you still pop your shit when it's time, when it's go time around this motherfucker? When it's time to put up or shut up, bro. See, I'm told to be quiet because I point out facts. When I hear Bud Crawford get on $1 million worth of game and tell me some shit that don't make no sense, I fought the better version of Kell Brook. See, I don't hear motherfuckers telling him to be quiet or telling people that agree with him to be quiet. But when I point out the facts, I'm told to be quiet, bro. Or you bringing up old shit. Why the fuck he get to bring up old shit, but I can't talk about it though? Why he get to bring up all the bullshit that we've been talking about? He get to talk on it, speak on it and shit, but I'm supposed to be quiet. I'm not supposed to talk about it. What up, best dad ever? Salute, bro. Nah, I'm gonna talk about that shit, bro. I'm gonna talk about that shit because he talking about that shit. But let's get back to the mouthpiece. Then we'll talk about Kell Brook as we continue talking about what he said on $1 million worth of game. Shout out Byron Bradley. $2 in the super chat. Bug gonna need some Kenfo for Neek after the fight. Damn. Shout out best dad ever. What's up with it, bro? And salute Byron in that super chat. But look, bro, if you come up here, dog, and you talking mouthpiece shit, like this is what I keep hearing. Well, you know, bro, if Errol mouthpiece come out and Bud hit him, you know the fight is over. I got Bud knock him out. All right, bro, why you got to knock him out? Because if you can't do that mouthpiece shit like you did with Ugas and Danny Garcia, you can't do that mouthpiece shit. Bud gonna get him. Bro, if that's your breakdown, all boxing minds ain't created equal, bro. If that's what you come up here with, all boxing talk ain't, like this ain't the spot for you, dog. Macadon 1, what up, bro? I'm not hearing that shit, man. You want some coulda, woulda, shoulda shit, man. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear you with a hope and a prayer tell me some shit about, well, if his mouthpiece fall out, then this gonna happen. Nah, a lot of y'all can't break down the fight for real, bro. Like that's really what it is. A lot of y'all can't talk boxing for real. If we keep it 100, yes, I already got it shot, not me. Yeah, it's dropping tonight, just for you and the other members. Yeah, straight up. I got you. But he made a comment about Kell Brook on his $1 million worth of game interview too. He said basically he fought the better version of Kell Brook. Then when Errol fought Kell Brook, he was coming off of eye surgery and he had just taken a beating from Errol Spence. I mean from Gennady Golovkin. And I'm listening to him, bro. And I'm like, you can't possibly believe this shit. And so when it comes up, I'm like, hey, if what you're saying is true, then was Thomas Delorme the same Thomas Delorme that fought Jerome Boots Ennis when he fought you? Or does age only matter when it's in your favor? Do injuries and the punishment that you take only matter when it's in your favor? Like, these ain't my opinions, bro. By the time Kell Brook fought Terence Bud Crawford, he had 2 eye surgeries. He was damn near 3 years younger. He fought Errol in 2017 and fought Bud towards the end of 2020, bro. Like, what are we talking about? You fought the better version of Kell Brook. Errol had to fight him in his hometown, not his home country, in Sheffield, England, where he is from, while he was still champion of the world. When he fought you, his own trainer refused to fucking train him, bro. Like, y'all realize that shit, right? Shout out Donnell Clark Bay becoming a member to the channel, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for your support. Y'all do realize what I'm telling y'all, right? He fought a version of Kell Brook that was so bad that his own trainer was like, I'm not fucking training you for this fight. This man had to get a trainer off of TikTok or YouTube or some shit. His own trainer was like, fuck no, I'm not training you. No way you can get ready for this fight. He was coming off of 2 eye surgeries, and he hadn't been at the weight class in 2.5 years, bro. But that's the better version. And now that you got the Errol Spence fight, these are the types of things that you talking about. You still trying to justify your resume? Who gives a fuck, right? You fighting Errol anyway. I get it. As fans, we gonna talk about it. We gonna bring it up and shit. That's what we gonna do. But why are you talking about it? You got the fight. Why are you still trying to justify some shit? Why are you still trying to talk about some shit when at the end of the day, if you believe in yourself, none of that shit matter because you're gonna knock Errol ass out, right? But just telling us shit that don't make no sense, telling us shit that ain't true, insulting our intelligence as fight fans, and some of y'all rock with that shit, bro. And get mad at me for calling it out, bro. I'm not making this shit up. Kell Brook literally had a whole new trainer because his trainer refused to train him. Kell Brook literally had 2 eye surgeries by the time he fought Terence Bud Crawford. Kell Brook was literally almost 3 years fucking older from when he fought Spence and when he fought Crawford. He literally took a beating from both Triple G and Errol Spence when he fought Crawford, bro. He hadn't been at the weight class in damn near 3 years when he fought Crawford. But you fought the better version, and he had to come to America to fight you with like a 5-week training camp. And you still on the same, like, why are you still, like, his interviews right now sound exactly like they sounded when he was fighting David Avenesian. Why? You got the fight you wanted, right? Or is this a money grab? Are you really not into this shit like that? Why do your interviews sound the same as they sounded when you was fucking fighting David Avenesian, bro? Because your fucking ass is nervous, dog. I can see it all over you. I know a nervous ass motherfucker when I see one, bro. You're talking about the same shit like a confident motherfucker. Like I heard Errol. Yeah, I heard him. They asked him some shit about the fight and all this shit. He said, man, I ain't focused on that. The fight here now. I ain't worried about that shit. All that matter to me is July 29th. Yeah, that's how he talking. While the other guy is still saying the same shit that he was fucking saying when he was fighting David Avenesian. And y'all can't see it. That man nervous, bro. See, y'all want to forget that during this time, oh yeah, he might have talked to Errol on the phone. Oh, we talked to Errol on the phone. That was different. But you still ran over there to Golden Boy, didn't you? You still ran over there to Golden Boy, didn't you? Trying to fight Alexis Rocha. Y'all forgot about that shit? That shit don't matter no more. We forgot that he did that just a couple months ago. Oscar De La Hoya was offering shit up, boy. We give him Alexis Rocha. We got Virgil Ortiz for him. Yeah. You've been trying for the past year plus to fight anybody but Errol Spence. I'm not making this shit up, bro. These things happen. I'm not telling y'all no shit that's not true. These are all things that happen. D-Ray, what up? So then I'm watching the block party, and then I got some people mad, bro. I got some people mad. It's cool, no problem. I got some people mad. It's cool. I'm watching the block party, bro, and I'm hearing shit, and I'm seeing shit, and I'm starting to understand better Terence Bud Crawford fans, bro. And I'm starting to understand him a lot better. Like, I got the vibe of like going away party. I got the vibe of like he's saying goodbye. Maybe he's saying goodbye because he know they ain't gonna come to the fight and they ain't gonna buy no pay-per-view. Maybe he's saying goodbye because of that. I don't know, bro. Brian Branch, what up? Maybe that's why, bro. Maybe that's what it is. I have no fucking clue. But all I know is, all that fake bravado, bro, and the way that they talk noise in Omaha, it just ain't. It ain't hitting to me, bro. Like it's falling on deaf ears, bro. It's falling on fake confidence, bro. It like whatever he say, they say it, and it ain't no creativity behind it, bro. They talking about dry rub. He said fish fry. Now everybody in Omaha talking about frying some fish, man. Everybody talking about frying some fish now, man. And they just look like, and I'm glad he gave back to the community and shit, man. I'm glad he did, because that's one community based on them videos, but they look like they need some giving back to, bro. So shout out to him for giving back to the community. Mike Big Boxing, what up? Ronnie Bravo, what's good? They look like they need some giving back to, bro. Real shit. They look like they need some giving back to around them motherfuckers. But I can't help but wonder, bro. Like, I understand it's a big fight, and you already training harder than you ever trained, as both fighters should. You already doing press conference tours, as both fighters should. But why the going away party, bro? You ain't never did that shit before. When you went undisputed, see, and this is what give it away, bro. He didn't have no motherfucking big party, block party like that when he was fighting in Dungo for undisputed. Hear me and hear me good. He's doing it for Errol because no matter what he say, no matter what his team try to get you to believe, no matter what his fans try to get you to believe, he know this shit different. Teach puncher's chance, bro. 70-30 in favor of Errol, bro. Puncher's chance. Bud is going to hit him, Teach, with a shot that he doesn't see coming because he's a good counter puncher. When he hits him, if he doesn't hurt him, if he doesn't get his attention, he getting walked through. He getting walked through, bro. And it's going to be bad. D-Ray, who you talking to? You talking to me, bro? Yeah, he having a going away party, Key. Like, nigga having it, bro. He ain't never had a party before. And y'all tell me about all his accolades. When he went to go pick up any of them accolades, bro, he never threw a party like this. Why is he throwing parties and shit? If it ain't nervous energy like I got in the title of this goddamn video, bro. Why is he throwing parties, bro? And then they talking about how good promotion he doing, bro. Like, and this the fucked up part, bro. This is what really I think get on make them mad, bro. And this some real shit, man. This will make them mad, right? Bud Crawford went on his press tour, bro. He was in Vegas training and shit. He did his $1 million worth of game tour. You know what I mean? He flew all the way back to Omaha, Nebraska, bro. Had his block party and shit. You know what I mean? And promoting the fight. He got his t-shirt and shit promoting the fight. All that shit. All that shit. I hear you, Khalid. We can disagree respectfully. All that shit, right? Errol Spence shitted on him with one trip up I-35 to Jerry Jones Stadium, bro. Hey, Errol didn't have to get on a plane to do it. He didn't have to book no flights. He ain't got to fly nowhere and go back. Dog. He took a quick drive to Jerry Jones and gave more press to the fight, made the fight even bigger than Bud Crawford and all that work he put in, bro. And he didn't have to take a flight to do it, bro. That's why y'all really mad, bro. A lot of y'all is mad because Bud Crawford t-shirt look like, you know what I'm saying, one of them t-shirts you get from Big T Bazaar. Right here off Ledbetter in Dallas, Texas, bro. That's why a lot of y'all mad, man. Like, cause his shit look like a t-shirt you can get from Big T Bazaar. And Errol shit look clean in the motherfucker, bro. Bud Crawford shit got a hotel, the Bellagio in the background and shit, man. Like the only, like ain't nothing about, like you can tell there's some Aquaman, Little Mermaid shit going on, bro. You know what I mean? He had to take the big fish, the shark and shit from Errol and shit, bro. It's a regular white t-shirt. Errol shit. Errol gotta listen, bro. It's here the key. Here the key difference, bro. Y'all hear me out. Here's the key difference between this shit, right? Yeah, 214. Hey, 214 from one of the bazaars, bro. You got that shit from Big T. Khalid, I got that prediction is up for the members. I gotta respect them. That prediction between Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez, it'll be up for everybody Saturday morning. But if you want to join the channel as a member, all the members got their prediction already, bro. And I got 4 more coming today. We did Sonny Edwards and Adrius Campos today. We did Siobhan Clark and David Jameson. We did Bruce Carrington and Luis Perozzo, Henry LeBron and Carlos Ramos. Up on the channel for the members already. I got Robson Conceição and Nicholas Polanco, Jermaine Ortiz, Humberto Galindo. What else we got, bro? I got Xander Zayas and Ronald Cruz, Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez, bro. And the members also got David Adelier versus Emir Amatovic, Callum Walsh versus Carson Jones, Ali Ismailov versus Charles Foster, and Richard Van Sicklen versus Juan Carrillo. I got a ton of shit up there for y'all, man. Smash the like button like Oz Boxing said, bro. Here's the difference, though. This is why y'all mad. This is why a lot of them mad, bro. Errol came out with a shirt that you'll get some shoes to match, bro, and go with. Bud Crawford came out with a shirt that you'll just wear some shoes you already got, bro. The swag, bro, the swag just different, man. Like, and I understand, bro. Like, Dallas, Texas and shit, man. Like, it's just a different type of sauce and a different type of swag, bro. It's like at the highest level, bro, ain't nobody from Omaha beat nobody from Dallas at nothing, bro. Like, I'm just letting y'all know, bro, just what it is, bro. Like, it's different down here, man. Like ain't like at the highest level, what they doing, bro. It's coming, Jermaine. It's dropping tomorrow. Ain't nobody from Omaha beat nobody from Dallas at nothing, bro. It just is what it is, bro. Like that's what it's gonna boil down to. But with that being said, bro, like they both doing a great job promoting the fight. But Errol is just beating his ass at every turn, like he gonna do him in the ring, bro. The promotion, the shit talking, the just being witty with the shit. And then they got their press conference, bro. They got their press conference on Monday. I mean on Tuesday, so we excited for that. So Tuesday and Wednesday next week, they doing the press conference. So bro, we just lit, man. We just lit. I can't wait. I can't wait to see. Yeah, we on a different wave, bro. We on a different way. I know D-Ray, because you know it's different. It's different. I get it, bro. I get it. He say football is the best thing in Nebraska. Yeah, bro. Now they got us the Cornhuskers, dog. They don't even have a real team, bro. They don't even have an NFL stadium, bro. They don't have no NBA team. They don't have nothing out there, bro. He got to go to the Cornhuskers game, and they ain't even good, bro. They not even good. So it's just, I understand, bro. It's just they got like 1 or 2 people in Nebraska that make t-shirts, and you know it's a ton of fashion and shit out here in Dallas. So the shit just different, bro. The shit just different. Here's another thing I want to bring to y'all, right? I don't think it's gonna be a rematch, bro. I don't think it's gonna be a rematch in this fight. I think that one way or another, these fighters gonna separate themselves, bro. Like people talk about Hagler and Hearns and all that shit, bro. I hear what people saying, but what people forget is that was one way fucking like that was a one-sided fight at the end of the day. Hearns landed some good shots and he fought valiantly, but Hagler beat his ass in like 3 fucking rounds, bro. In 3 fucking rounds, bro, he beat his ass, bro. Because when you at that level, bro, of greatness, somebody is faking. Somebody is on a different, you know what I mean? Somebody is on a different level than the other one. One of these fighters is great. The other one is just very good and been overhyped. And that shit gonna get exposed, bro. That shit gonna get exposed. He had him leaking. But what I'm saying, truth, is at the end of the day, you can enjoy them 3 rounds or whatever, but Hagler destroyed that man, bro. He destroyed that man. By the end of that motherfucker, what was Terence do? Running around the ring with no fucking coherency, no coherent at all. He just run around that bitch, knocked out. He just ain't know it yet till Hagler caught back up to him and put his ass all the way up under the dirt, dog. It's gonna be some shit like that, man. Either Errol is gonna beat this man down, like I think he gonna beat him down and do him dirty, or Bud gonna catch him and hurt him, and it's gonna be easy work, bro. It ain't gonna be no close ass fight, bro. It ain't gonna be no close ass fight, bro. I'm letting y'all know that shit right now, man. I'm letting y'all know right now. Either the subtleties that I see, the skills that I see of Errol, bro, they really there. They really there, and he gonna dog walk that man, or he really is one dimensional. He really is straightforward and straight back. He really is easy to read, like Bud Crawford fans say he is, and Bud gonna do what he do to him, and he gonna do it like he do it to everybody else, bro. No, I ain't say whoever lose ain't overhyped. When you fight other great fighters, you will lose or something. I mean, bro, if they both great, then it'll be a fight. But I don't believe them both to be great, bro. I don't believe them both to be great. I think Bud Crawford is a very good fighter, but I think he been built up by Top Rank, and he ain't fought the requisite competition. He ain't been in there with the type of dogs that you got to be in there with to test yourself and make sure you continuing to get better. One of these fighters, Terence Bud Crawford, bro, every time we see him fight, he got to pull out all the tricks, switch stances, pull out all the stops, dog it out with you to get the victory over C-level and B-level fighters. Errol Spence doing that shit easy. He doing that shit easy, bro. Khalid, I think so, because I think Ugas is more durable. I think so, bro. I think it's gonna play out that way. I got Errol dog walking Bud, bro. I got him doing them bad between round 7 and round 9. That's my pick. That's my pick between round 7 and round 9. I think the jab is too much. I think the things that Bud are weak at, which is fighting on the inside, and him thinking that he can dog it out with everybody, that's gonna come back to you, bro. Stepping up your intensity and dogging it out with Mean Machine is one thing. Stepping up your intensity and dogging it out with Kell Brook is another thing. Stepping up your intensity and dogging it out with Sean Porter, who just told the world he didn't train hard for you, that's one thing. Stepping up your intensity and dogging it out with Errol Spence and getting in the fire with his ass, cool. I don't think that shit gonna work out for you. That shit sound good, Khalillionaire, El Santos, that shit sound good. Errol got a higher knockout percentage, though. Let's see how many knockouts Errol has when he gets 39 fights. Tell the whole story, bro. You don't want to do this with me, bro. I think he's a product of good matchmaking too, John Kramer. I just think the stoppage is in order, bro. Between round 7 and round 9, I don't think Bud is as durable as Yordenis Ugas. And I believe that all that bad blood and shit. What's up with it, King G? All that bad blood and shit, man. All that back and forth and shit. It's gonna make him want to sit down and fight more, and that's just gonna be in Errol's. That's gonna be in his favor, bro. But let me give y'all this, and then we'll drop the link so we can all cook on this shit, man. Anybody that want it is welcome. We can take the conversation wherever y'all want to take it. Let me end with this, bro. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Do not, bro. Do not disappear. Do not disappear, bro. When July 30th come around, bro. And that's for everybody, bro. Stand on your square, bro. Stand on your square and keep it right there. So we can all call this shit to the carpet when it come time to, bro. Shout out to Not Me. He say, your energy did change after Bud dug EJ. I feel like you gave Bud more praise for skill before he took the BLK fight. It's understandable. I still give him praise for his skill. But what's your skill if you ain't got no will, bro? If you, because see, people not me, what people don't see, bro, is that shit let me know something about you mentally. Because you didn't stand on what you said, bro. That means something to me. Straight up, like when you say shit like, man, I'm shit. I don't care about the money. If you believe in yourself, you take less because you know you're gonna win the fight. When you say that, but then you turn around and you do everything that you can to get more money, that show me you ain't believing in yourself, bro. You're not doing what you said you would do. If you believe in yourself, you're doing the fucking opposite, bro. And so the fact that you've been trying to fight somebody else, that you've been okay with not fighting Spence, that's for a reason, bro. That's for a reason. I can't ignore that shit. Y'all can if you want to, and put your money on somebody that looked it for ways out and shit. Somebody that's small as fuck coming up from 135, getting rocked by Gamboa, who got 1 stoppage in 7 fights. You put your money on him. Mean Machine put his ass to the ground. You put your money on him, bro. Sean Porter was doing so well, semi-retired, that his own corner felt like he was losing. Hey, we got to step up the competition. Put your money on him, bro. That's cool. Do your thing, fam. Do your thing. Kell Brook out jabbing him. Got a mouse on his eye and shit. Put your money on him, bro. Do your thing. I never tell nobody how to spend their money. Just come see me July 30th. I'll be live, bro. 9 a.m. Central Time. Shout out David Williams coming through heavy in that super chat with the $50. Errol Spence cannot lose with the combinations he uses. Much respect for you, Knockout. Much respect to you, David. I appreciate the love, bro. I appreciate the love, bro. You know what I mean? But let's get to it, bro. The panel's open tonight. We here to talk this shit. I want to hear from the Bud fans, bro. Why y'all so goddamn nervous around this motherfucker, man? Why y'all so nervous, bro? Let me know. And if you want to spark up a debate, if you got a topic you want to talk about, that's what we here for tonight, man. But let me drop the link, man. Invite everybody up. Everybody's welcome. You know what I mean? Everybody's welcome. Let me get that pin. Let me get that in that motherfucker, man. And let me pin it to the chat so I ain't got to keep dropping that motherfucker, man. So I ain't got to keep dropping that motherfucker, man. Marquis, what up, bro? T Hollywood 99, what up? G Parker, what's good, bro? Tevin Smith, I see you. See, I got my smoking on Bud shirt. Yeah, bro, it's a good shirt. It's a good fucking shirt. All right, boom. There we go. Link pin to the chat. And we can keep cooking on this shit, man. We can keep cooking on this shit, bro. So, it's about to get real. I hope so, Byron. We'll see if they show up. I'm chilling right now, bro. I'm chilling right now. There go Mr. Munn, OG in the back. OG in the back, man. What up?
Can you hear me, man?
Oh, yeah, I just put you on. Give me a second. Let me change this background, man, and get you right. OG, Mr. Munn, what's up, man? Talk to me. What you got for the show, bro?
Yeah, hey, man, do you check your email, man?
You sent me an email?
Yeah, I sent you an email a few days ago. I had a video request for you, but I mean, we can
check it
talk
all the time. Let me go ahead and talk to me though. I'm about to find it right now.
And you know, I probably couldn't get the question out as well as you can. So, do you think that there's a such thing as style bias?
Possibly, yeah.
Well,
yeah. No, matter of fact, not possibly. Hell yeah. Ernest, I got you. I'll let you up. Give me a second. I think so. I think
As a
so.
matter
Yeah.
of fact, I mean, I know it is too because you have a lot of people out there equating Terence Crawford's style with him being the better fighter. I see that and hear that all the time. And a lot of people are picking Terence Crawford just because of his fighting style. Have you noticed any of that?
Yeah, I've noticed it. People like the flashy shit, right?
Right,
It's like Earl said, you know, the whole Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett comparison. You remember that when he said that?
right,
People
right,
people always preferred um Kevin Garnett until their careers kind of went on because Kevin Garnett, he dunk on you and shit. He screamed, he was flashy. You know, he made the more highlight real plays. That's Bud Crawford, bro. Bud Crawford is his highlights look funner to watch. His highlights are funner to watch. They like the counter punching and shit. They like the looping punches and shit that look better on camera and shit like that. So they equate that with the better fighter. A lot of people don't understand fundamentals, how important the jab is, how
right.
important it is to make somebody the ability to make somebody fight your fight and not fight their fight. People don't think about shit like that. Or the fact that what's the difference between a fighter that and Bud, who every time you see him, he has to the only like he looked real comfortable against David Avenesian. He didn't have to go into his bag, bro. He was there to do his thing, and that shit was easy for him. So shout out to him for that. I mean, he was fighting a motherfucker that knocked out somebody that he had already, I mean, they got knocked out by a motherfucker he had already knocked out. So he did what he was supposed to do. But when you look at him versus Sean Porter, or you look at him versus damn, it's slipping my mind, bro. Oh, Mean Machine. When you look at those fights, he had to go into his bag. He had to get into his bag deep, bro. And do you value that? Because he's showing me he can get into his bag. He can do this. He can do that. He got all these tricks. But if you that much better than people, you shouldn't have to pull out all them tricks every fucking fight. You should be able to do just beat somebody with a jab. You shouldn't have to switch from orthodox to southpaw every fucking fight. You shouldn't have to do those things. And when you do, to me, that leads me to believe that maybe while your style is fun to watch, is it as effective as say a Errol Spence? So I agree with you, bro. I think it's style bias because me myself, if you look at the fighters that I like, they're style bias within that. I prefer a fighter with a good jab. I can't stand fighters that can't crack an egg. You got to have some power for me to fuck with you. I like fighters that fight more on the front foot than they do on the back foot. So I think everybody has a certain style that they like. That a lot of times that's what makes your favorite fighter is the way that they fight. Sometimes it's what they say, sometimes it's their story. I get that shit. But everybody who has a favorite fighter, they like him for a reason, or they like her for a reason because they like the way that they fight. And so I definitely think you're right on with that, bro. I think you're right on with that, OG.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I think that it's hard for people who like that style, the Phantom style like Errol Spence is being able to defeat a style like that. But I mean, the reference to Tim Duncan, I can't remember anybody stop Tim Duncan from doing what he does. He done had a few bad games, but actually stopping him from doing what he does when he's playing ball, I can't remember it.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. Yeah, Tim Duncan, 5-time champion, did his thing and shit. Hey man, everybody know I got Earl. I break it down and do a prediction, official prediction the week of the fight. But I think people that can't fathom him beating Terence Crawford, I think one thing they missing is how well the jab upsets your timing and your counter punching and with a jab in your face, not only trying to land it on you, but using it to occupy you and shit like that, bro. That's you know what I mean. That's gonna be tough. And Bud ain't great at taking away the jab and shit. He'll sit down with you and throw with you, but he don't just take your jab away, make you not throw it, make you not land it and shit like that. So it's gonna be problems, bro. It's gonna be problems for him. And then his best stance is southpaw, so he gonna go southpaw with Earl, getting the close stance with him, and now your lead hand is on the opposite side of his lead hand, so that's gonna make it even easier for him to land the jab. And if you're sitting orthodox, you already showed that ain't your best stance. So he got a lot of questions he got to answer to me. But TBE, what's up, man? Talk to me. Appreciate you
Hey,
hopping
what's
up.
going on? Yeah, thanks. I agree with both of you about the style bias,
Yeah.
If you're talking about actual boxing fans as opposed to like man fans, people that actually watch boxing and like boxing. Some people just like personalities, right? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I agree about the style bias because I like a certain style myself, you know. So and Crawford's style is more kind of the style that I like as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to Errol Spence style. But Errol Spence, a lot of people underestimate Errol Spence's versatility. Okay, and I underestimated it once. I didn't do it after that. I think that fundamentals, like you say, when it comes to the jab, and that's one thing I like about a fighter. I don't like fighters that don't use a jab because that's the fundamental, uh, you know, punch in boxing. I mean, if you don't have a jab, then what's the point of even boxing? I mean, it's pointless. The jab is essential, and Errol Spence got a damn good jab. It's one of the best jabs in the business, and he uses it. You know what I mean? Not just throwing it out there. He actually used the jab, which a lot of people just throw the jab out there as a measuring tool or whatever, but he actually used it, and they say it's a good jab. So that's gonna be a
Mm-hmm.
problem. Okay. And like another thing I noticed about him is that he can fight on the back foot if he has to. A lot of people say, "Oh, he can't fight on the back foot." No, that's not true. He can fight on the back foot when he has to fight on the back foot. Okay, and he can do it pretty well. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
in this fight, I think he's going to be fighting mostly on the back foot. He's going to fight Crawford like he fought Mikey Garcia. Okay, the jab is going to be an essential tool in this fight. He's going to keep using it. He's going to use it, and he's going to move. He's going to box. He's going to try to box Crawford. He's not going to stay in there and try to trade with Crawford or try to, walk Crawford down. Nah, that's not going to happen. It's going to be a totally different than what people expect him to fight, and that's what he has to do if you want to win. He can't go out there and try to outmuscle Terence Crawford. That's not going to work. You know what I mean? So he's gonna have to go in there. If I was training him for this fight, I would say adopt the Mikey Garcia style of boxing against Crawford. That would be the most effective style for him. Let Crawford come to him, and when Crawford is coming to him, he's using the jab, he's moving, throwing a little combination here and there, but basically just circle and box. If you go in there and try to trade with Crawford, he's going to get caught and he's going to get, stopped. For Crawford,
I hear you.
you
I
know,
hear you. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
no, no. If you got to say something, you got something, say something. Go ahead. You got a
No, I was
comment?
I was gonna say I hear what you're saying, but Earl Spence, um, usually when he say something, you can take his word for it. So while you could be right or wrong, we'll see the night of the fight. But he let it be known he coming in to fight, bro. He not like all that's out the window. Because if you look at the Mikey fight, he told us before the Mikey fight, I'm gonna show that I can box. Y'all don't think I can box? I'm gonna show that I can box. He told us with the Sean Porter fight, we gonna bang. We're gonna get it in. And he already told us for this fight, everybody know. And he told before you ding this Ugas, I'm going now, I'm going for the knockout. I'm gonna try to beat him up and beat him down. So he said that too. And then he went in there and did it. He already told us, bro. He already told us, hey, as soon as I get in the ring, I'm stepping, and I think he gonna step too. So all of
Yeah.
that stuff, I see him coming forward behind his jab, trying to get his way inside. Because on the inside, he a much better fighter. I don't think he gonna be on his back foot at all,
Well,
bro.
I'm not. I'm not thinking. I mean, he said he's going to be stepping. And I believe him, but stepping how and where? Forward or backwards or
Forward.
side to side. How is he going to do it? You
In
know what I mean?
Texas,
He's
that
going to be
mean in
stepping.
Texas, that mean in Texas, that mean I'm coming to you.
He excelled on that side.
You
Anybody
know,
I ever heard say that they coming stepping, they coming forward. They
Yeah,
definitely coming
yeah.
all
at you.
right.
In Texas, that mean I'm coming to you, man.
Well,
Yep.
that's good then for Crawford. Then you know what I mean. He's going to love that.
I don't
And
see how it's good for Crawford.
yeah, I think
That's the
that's good for
worst thing.
Crawford.
That's the worst thing for Crawford.
I don't. I mean,
If,
bro, you
if you
gotta look.
expect you expecting Crawford to land some huge punch on Earl Spence that could or could not hurt him. I mean, I wouldn't play those odds.
Why wouldn't I? I mean, if I would play those odds, I mean, you got a guy who
Yeah,
moved up from.
you'll lose if you play those
No, I
odds.
mean, well, just look at the facts. You have a guy who moved up from lightweight to welterweight, and he stopped everybody that he fought at welterweight.
He has not fought not one elite welterweight yet.
Well,
Not
again,
one.
listen
Errol
to what I'm saying to
Spence
you.
is the first elite welterweight that he's finna deal with.
He has stopped every welterweight fighter he has fought. You have to take that into consideration. That's why
I
the
take it into
odds are in his
consideration, but
favor.
what I can take into consideration that I can go to the preschool and stop everybody in preschool. It's just that simple.
That's a good one.
If you're not
I
on
like
the
that.
elite level, yeah,
I like that.
you gonna get stopped.
I like that, but that's to me that's just a narrative, okay? And
No,
that's
that's
all
not a
narrative.
narrative. That's the
Yeah,
truth.
it is a narrative. I mean, I
He
like
hasn't
it. It
fought one
sounds
elite
good.
welterweight.
That's all it is. It's a narrative, you know.
No, it's not a narrative. It's the truth.
Hold on.
No,
I want to hear. I want to hear though, real quick. I want to hear what you say. Bud got to do.
what Buck got to do is basically do what he always do. You got to go in there and box. Let their guy come to him and just counterpunch like he always does. You know what I'm saying?
So in the scenario you're giving, you're saying that both fighters should go in and box. So what you're saying is who should be at some point in time, right? We always say styles make fights.
Right.
I disagree with that statement. Shout out to Ricky Williams. He put me on this a while back, but it's the individual who's able to impose their style on the other person.
Exactly.
That's what wins fights.
Exactly.
So when I say that, and then when I say that piece, and you say, well, EJ, he need to box like he did with Mikey Garcia, but Bud need to box as well. So somebody got to impose something. And
that's what I'm talking about. Whoever can make the other person fight out of their style, okay, is the one that's going to win the fight.
But
so
you're not giving EJ that leeway. You saying EJ got to change up what he normally does.
Which is walking somebody down. Yeah,
nobody
which is walking somebody down.
Him from doing exactly what he wants to do in a fight.
So what I'm saying to you is this.
Go ahead,
I'm not saying to you. I'm saying to you that whatever strategy that EJ comes with, right? He might come with a boxing style. I'm assuming he's going to come with the boxing style, right? You might assume something else, that he's going to walk the guy down. Okay, fine. But what I'm saying, let's just say EJ decides for this fight, or him and his trainer say, okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to box this fight. We're not going to go in there and try to walk him down.
What I'm telling you, TBE,
but
is
why would
that he already let you know what he was going to do, bro.
It's hypothetical. I'm just trying to make a point here.
If he tries to box on the outside, that'll give Bud a better chance, bro. They're going to do what Bud is uncomfortable with, or try to.
They gotta make him fight,
which is they're gonna do that, or they're gonna do what Bud don't expect them to do.
Nah, they ain't gonna. This ain't one of them. Like, see, and I get it, TBE. You probably expecting the chess match. See, you think you about to watch some boxing on July 29th. You ain't finna watch boxing, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's about to be a fight, bro.
It's gonna be a fight.
Like it's not. It's like all of that. Like, you got like these fighters' temperaments and all the shit that they talk, bro. Errol coming in there to check his temperature. He about to see if you really like that, and if you like that, you like that. But I'm like, y'all ain't gotta believe me. Nobody people be trying not to listen to me and shit. I say, hey, this fight gonna be close. Or hey, this ain't what you think it's gonna be, and I be hitting the nail on the head every fucking time. I'm telling you right now, bro. That boxing shit. Oh, we gonna sit behind our jab. Let's feel each other out. The first couple of rounds ain't nothing really happening, bro. Like expecting some Devin Loma shit or some Tank and Ryan shit. Like, bro, they get in there and they going. Hey, Errol gonna make sure of that, bro.
Hey, knockout.
Hold on, let me get this off real quick, brother. Let me get this
go
off
ahead.
real quick.
Let me go to right side, then we'll go to Ricky, then we'll go to COE Films, and then we'll open up the panel where it's just open for everybody. Let me get everybody to go ahead and get their bars off real quick though. So go ahead, right side, then we'll go to Ricky, then we'll go to COE. Don't nobody interrupt them. Let them get whatever they off, even if you disagree, and then we'll come back and we'll all cook on it. We'll just have an open panel, you know what I'm saying, forum or whatever. But go ahead, right side, say what you got to say, bro.
First things first, man. Shout out to UKO, man. I apologize for not being here yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but I do apologize. Great tournament that you had, my brother. You know, I had to give you your kudos on that. Second thing, you still owe me 50 push-ups. I'm waiting for those push-ups.
I got you.
I'm still waiting for those. I got to put that out there as well. This is the thing, brother. Respect for the TBE.
It was a robbery, though. It was a robbery.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just playing. Go ahead.
When it comes down to this fight, ain't no way I can see a fight that happens where EJ gonna sit here, and one thing that everybody would tell you is what Bud like to do in the first few rounds. He like to download data. He like to take things slow. He gets off to a slow start. This, that, what. EJ's coming forward. He told you what he's gonna do. He's gonna step. He coming to you. He's gonna push the pressure. He's gonna push the tempo. He's gonna make it a fight. And one thing we know about Bud is when Bud get clipped, he gonna fight. And so that's and whether that's a good, bad thing, maybe you correct, maybe that works against EJ and he able to come in and or EJ comes in and he can and Bud can catch him with some hot shit, hurt him or something like that and finish him. But I don't see it happening that way. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, this is gonna be a fight. From, in my opinion, maybe round one is a halfway filling out round, but after that, nigga, it's gonna be a scrap in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't see how. I don't see no filling out rounds really, like no full filling out rounds like we normally would see. The other thing I would say is shout out to Ricky Williams again. It's the individuals who, it's the one who imposes their style. And in this situation, right, with Bud, and like you said, you think it's good for him to sit back and box. You think EJ should sit back and box. No, EJ is going to go impose his will upon Bud in this situation. That's what he does. And that's what that's his best strength and attribute, the volume, the imposing that he does. And so when he does that, then it's gonna change Bud's style. Bud ain't gonna be able to sit back and gather and calculate and all that shit it's not going down like that, this fight. It's gonna be a scrap, and that's why we so excited for it. It's really gonna be a scrap. If I said this from the beginning, if Bud can't hurt this man, and I give Bud, I think Bud has a good chance to win the fight. I think I ain't gonna say 50-50, 60-40, something like that. I still think Bud can catch him because Bud has great timing, great accuracy, great punch placement. You know what I'm saying? I think he can catch him. The problem is if you don't hurt him, that's what's gonna be. If you don't hurt the man, that's what's gonna mess everything up. Because what we've seen from Bud is when he's able to hurt you is when he can get you out of there. When he got to sit there and fight with dudes, when he got to scrap it out with smaller guys, Green Machine, Gamboa, and we have seen him get rocked in those situations, he eventually hurt those guys. But the problem is now you find a bigger dude, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's on the same level as you. And so when this individual coming forward, if he clip you and you clip him, I wonder who punch gonna hurt worse. We done heard what the fighters say, but that's what it's gonna come down to. And it seems like at this current moment in time, Errol Spence has the better chin and he has the better body work. And because of those two things, I think it's gonna be an uphill battle for Bud, a tremendously uphill battle for Bud. And I'll pass it with that.
Hey, shout out Nunu. What's up with it, bro? I like how y'all think Bud ain't coming to step. He coming to get stepped on, Nunu. God damn it. Talk your shit, though, Nunu. Talk your shit. That's the homie. Talk your shit. But he coming to get his ass stepped on, bro. Ricky, what's up? Talk to me, bro, and salute to you, fam. Jay Nori, I see you in the chat. What's up? And shout out Skid Southpaw with the $7 in the cash app. I appreciate you, bro. Go ahead, Ricky. Talk to me, bro.
What's good? What you knock out? What's good, Dub? Everybody on the panel.
Chilling.
My brother.
Man, bro. The 20, it can't get here fast enough, boy. It can't get here fast enough. Finally, all the talk gonna come to a halt. Right? Well, let me ask y'all this, and this is hypothetical, but y'all can answer it if y'all want. When are we gonna stop believing? When are we gonna stop not believing what Errol Spence said?
Hey, you heard what I said. I alluded to it, bro.
Right. On. So let's peep the scenario, right? What do you say? I'm gonna clean up my side. I'm gonna come get your shit. Right? When it came to Keith Thurman, he said, take the L out of Lover because it's over. I'm not fighting Keith Thurman. Right? He told y'all the fight I want is Terence Crawford when he got them 3 belts. He set out a year, right? Because y'all saying, oh, he gonna be using that excuse that he ain't have a tune-up, right? When he lose, right? He set out a year because everybody was saying he was gonna fight Keith Thurman. Wasn't that the story not even 3-4 months ago? And then he gives everything, even though y'all man Bud supposedly already took a deal to make the fight. Even after this man stepped away from the table with bad business, came back around. Hey, I'm gonna spin the block. Didn't he spin the block, KO?
God damn it. Go ahead, Ricky. Talk. Shit.
Right? And this man just told y'all, when I'm stepping.
As soon as I get in the ring, I'm stepping.
I'm stepping. What make y'all think he don't do anything but what he said? You know why? Because that give that boy Bud Crawford the light y'all need for him to fit him through that ray of doubt. What y'all don't understand is Errol Spence gonna make Bud Crawford beat him. I know y'all don't understand what that mean. That mean I'm on your ass, Mr. Postman. You gonna have to stop me from being on your ass.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. It's gonna be I hope Spence does that. If he does that, everybody is happy.
That's what y'all say now. That's what y'all say now. Right? Like I said, hey, and it ain't no, hey, if you think Bud gonna win, by all means, keep that same energy on the 30th. Keep that same energy on the 30th.
All I gotta do is look at the numbers, bro, and I'm looking at the guy. As a matter of fact, this fight with Spence and Crawford.
Your interpretation of what is happening is not the truth, my guy.
Well, I mean, there's three sides to the truth, yo. Your
Let
side, my side.
hey, I don't mean to cut y'all. I don't mean to cut y'all off. We got plenty of time for that. Let Ricky finish. Then I'm gonna go to COE. Then we got plenty of time for that. What y'all doing right now? Ricky, go ahead and get your bars off. Then TBE, stay right where you at. Cause soon as COE,
I thought you was done.
Yeah, we open. We good for it. Go ahead, Ricky.
Right. So what he's gonna do is take this man on the inside and test that inside game. That's what's gonna happen. Y'all saying Bud is this elite fighter, he's the best, he gonna test it. And y'all look, y'all better pray that Bud Crawford is the fighter y'all think he is. Y'all better pray. Because if not, it's gonna be ugly for y'all. It's gonna be ugly for him. It ain't gonna be ugly for none of us, to be honest, because we ain't the one getting beat on. Right? But this ain't no boxing match. This a fight. And I'm sure it's plenty of times that Bud Mama had to hand that $20 out to somebody else. The 30th won't be no different.
Damn, shout out Contender Regime Boxing with the $5 in super chat. All I gotta say is I'm gonna do something bad to you because you a motherfucking hoe. Yeah. Hashtag man down. Salute, family. Salute, Contender. COE, talk to me, bro. What up?
Yo, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Chilling, bro. Chilling.
Yeah. Shout out to Knockout, man. Shout out to you, man, for always bringing good content. You know, I respect what you're doing, man. Keep going.
Yes, sir.
Now, let me cook real quick. Now, I heard my guy said that EJ, he said he did what he said he gonna do, which he did do. But let's stop real quick and realize that when he was talking about strap season, the strap season wasn't really about strap season. It was about getting the bag for one. Because let's talk about it. He fought Garcia, no belt. You know what I mean? So it wasn't strap season. He could have fought Bud, no strap season. All right. Then he said he was gonna knock out Sean Porter. What happened? Didn't knock out Sean Porter. So when he say he's gonna do something, that it's not always true. So let's rebuttal that. Okay. Now he had no other choice but to fight Bud at this time, and had no other choice but to make this fight happen. Okay. When he called out Bud in the ring, if you think about it, after Ugas, he had to say something about Bud, because before then he wasn't saying nothing about coming. And even when Bud was in the ocean calling him out, we didn't hear no response or none of that. So everybody was waiting to hear, but we never heard anything. All right. So that part right there within itself is showing that it was all about a bag. Okay. Now, as far as with Bud going and doing what he said he was gonna do, now he did what he said he was gonna do, and not only that, he came from 135 to 140 all the way up to 147 to do what he said he gonna do. He could have stayed in 140 and lived like a king, undisputed, and wait for all challengers to come down or come up and whoop their ass. But no, he chasing greatness. That's to sum it up in a nutshell on that. Now, Tank said when you're talking about Errol gonna walk him down and Errol gonna come out and step on him. Listen, Tank said this out of his mouth. How he gonna keep me off of him when he ain't got no power? So, Terence Crawford, and to my understanding, he has power. And what stop pressure? Power. So when you talking about coming in and trying to step on somebody, you gonna fuck around and step in on something that's where you're gonna wake up with some smelling salt. So I hope that ain't his game plan just to come in and try to step on him, because you're talking to the best counter puncher in the game at this point. All right. So coming in talking about stepping, I don't think it's gonna happen, because power inebriate all that. I mean, it eliminates all that. So
Facts.
so at this point, you gotta respect the fact that Bud has 30 knockouts, 30 more knockouts than Spence has fights. So when you're talking about he gonna dominate them, guys, listen, it's not gonna be that easy. Because once he feel that power and once he feel like he can't bully Bud, it's a different ball game. And I'm telling you, one hit, he got power in both hands, y'all. So now I give Spence credit that Spence, he is a dog. He come in and he step on people, but some of the people that he done stepped on, I mean, come on, look at Ugas. How many knockouts Ugas have? Come on, he has no power. Come on now. So he walking these guys down simply because he don't respect their power. So when you come in talking about you finna do this to Bud, you're gonna wake up on the off the canvas. Now, Bud left top rank, y'all. Everybody saying, well, the Avanesian, he shouldn't have fought Avanesian. Well, let me tell you something. When you got bills to pay, you got people that's depending on you. You got to pay a bag. You got people depending on you to make a living. Look, you gotta keep that money rolling in. And they was bullshitting. And finally, what happened? Him holding out turns out to be the best thing that he ever done. Why? Because when Mayweather left top rank, what happened? He made the biggest bag he ever made. And what happened when Bud left top rank? He made the biggest bag he ever made. And now that he finna fight Spence, it's gonna be even bigger. So the whole notion that this man is ducking and this and that, listen, man, that man ain't ducking nothing. If he wanted to duck, he could have stayed his ass in 140 and been undisputed and they'd have been talking about him like Devin Haney and everybody else. So let's get this clear. He coming up to chase greatness, fellas. You don't come from 135, 140 just because you running from smoke. No, you come from 135 to 140 to 147 because you chasing greatness. And if you're not chasing greatness, get your ass out the way, because he's coming to step on something. He already done told you, Charlo, after I fry this fish right here, I'm coming for you. You got to see me. I'm going to activate that WBO mandatory, and you got to see me. And if you ain't want to see me, man, vacate, because he going to do the same thing. He going to do the same thing that he always do, y'all. 30 knockouts. 30 knockouts. Put that on the top when you start talking about Bud. Put 30 knockouts first, because 30 knockouts says a lot about a guy's power, about his mentality. And we all seen it when he get mad, when he get hit or whatever, or when he find out something going wrong or shit ain't going his way, the dude turn to a dog, man, and he get him up out of there. So stop the notion about this guy ain't finna, Earl finna dog walking. No, it's not finna be that type of party. But Spence gonna feel that power. He gonna feel that power when he first get in there. He gonna be like, "Oh shit!" And once he feel that power, hey, it's over.
Let him talk, bro. Let him. No.
Oh, look,
No.
he gonna have to. He gonna have
Let
to
him talk.
game plan. He gonna have to rethink his game plan, fellas. Because, like I said, Porter told you, Bud is strong as fuck. I mean, the guy is hella strong. He's deceptively strong. And when you get the feeling that power, you already know what time it is. Kell Brook told you what time it was. Come on, guys. We looking at top level fighters like Shakur Stevenson. That I mean, he the one that trains with Bud. He told you, man, Bud just different, guys. Like Bud walking, putting that work on Shakur. He the one teaching.
Are you done, bro? You chopped up. You cut out.
Okay, hold up.
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Go ahead and land the plane, though, bro. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so land okay, yeah. Go on, get your laughs out because I want to hear you laughing when Bud knocked his ass.
I agree with you, bro. I'm not laughing at you. I agree with you. I'm just like,
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
laughing at landing the plane. That's all.
Let him talk, bro. Let him talk.
I'm finna land it. Okay. So, Bud, he already done told y'all what he gonna do. He come from 135 to 140 guys all the way up to 147. This man is chasing greatness. He undisputed already once. He about to be undisputed again. And when he go up and beat Charlo, he's gonna be like Clarissa Shields, the only person that's been 3 times undisputed. I know Clarissa Shields was undisputed in the same weight class twice, but this man is chasing greatness, guys.
All right, bro. So, who you got winning the fight? Who you picking? Why you picking them, bro? I don't care nothing about that. But COE, bro, you can't, bro. You capping hard than a motherfucker, bro. You capping hard out here, bro. So, what I just heard from you, you said that Errol said it was strap season, and then you shitted on him and basically said he ducked Bud Crawford. He could have fought Bud Crawford instead of Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia being a 4th division champion and former pound for pound fighter. You called Errol a duck for that. You said he didn't want no smoke with Bud. You got on him for fighting Danny Garcia. Even though Bud Crawford said he didn't even want the fucking fight. Even though he said I wouldn't take the fight if they gave it to me. Errol is a duck for fighting Danny Garcia. Even though Bud said he didn't even want the fucking fight. So I'm listening to you say that shit. And I'm just letting you talk. And then I hear you turn around, bro. You turn around and then you make excuses for and you capitulate for and you are okay with Bud fighting fucking David Avenesia. So I'm just trying to understand what the fuck we are talking about, bro. Like, so Errol Spence is a duck when Bud Crawford sent him no contract, no paperwork. He's a duck in 2019 for fighting Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence is a duck for fighting Danny Garcia when Bud said he didn't even want the fucking fight and he wouldn't take the fight if they gave it to him. Said he talked to Errol on the phone, bro, and said he didn't want the fight. You're not listening to what Bud said. You're calling the man Errol Spence is a duck. Cool, your opinion, no problem. But you'll turn around and you'll say that it's okay for Bud Crawford and that he's chasing greatness for fighting David Avenesia, a motherfucker who got knocked out by somebody he already knocked out while he had paperwork to fight Errol Spence instead. That's not a duck, though. So fighting Mikey is a duck with no paperwork, and Mikey Garcia is a far better fighter than fucking David Avenesia never dreamed of being. But fighting David Avenesia with paperwork is not a fucking duck.
Okay.
Knockout real quick.
Let me, hold on. He talking to me.
No, I just want to say something. Knockout real quick.
He talking.
What's up, Kwame?
Don't forget. I'm just saying. Don't forget the step aside money to get David Avenesia in the fight. Don't forget that part.
No, I understand all that, but COE, tell me what you're saying, bro.
Okay. So you try to say I said Spence was ducking. I was rebutting what old boy said before. I don't know if he said that Spence when he said that Spence he always said he was gonna do what he said he gonna do. Well, he was talking about strap season, guys. And if you talk about strap season, the only fights you want to make is with the people with the straps. If not, don't say strap season. Because if I say it's killing season, I'm going out here and try to kill something.
He couldn't get Sean Porter to fight him, bro.
Hold on,
because I think you fucking up the timeline, bro. He fought Mikey Garcia because the other guys who had belts at the time, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman in the WBA, they were both at PBC. Neither one of them would fight him, bro. Early in 2019 when he fought Mikey Garcia. Sean Porter finally came around at the end of that year and he fought him. Then he fought Danny Garcia as a mandatory coming off of a fucking car accident, bro.
Oh, look, watch this.
Then he went and got Yordenis Ugas after Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao.
Hold on, I'm finna cook.
That's not strap season. What is, bro?
I'm finna cook you because
go ahead, try.
Hold up. Why in the hell is he trying to still fight Pacquiao when Pacquiao didn't even have a belt? Huh?
The same reason that
No.
Bud Crawford was trying to fight him, bro.
No. Answer that. Why?
I just told you, bro. When it's Manny Pacquiao, I'm answering your question, bro. I'm direct right at you, and we can do this.
Go ahead.
He was trying to fight Manny Pacquiao for the same reason that Bud Crawford was trying to fight Manny Pacquiao. You can want straps all you want to, but these dudes want the bro. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. These dudes want the biggest amount of money possible. So when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, when it comes to Canelo Alvarez, when it comes to Tank Davis right now from 147 down, when those guys hit you up, when those types of fights are on the table, you drop what the fuck you doing to fight them. Everyone does. When it was Floyd Mayweather's time, they did it for him too. When someone's bringing the biggest bag, fuck these belts. They'll be here. I'm going to take the biggest bag. It's the same reason that while Terence Crawford, quote unquote, wanted to fight Errol Spence, he was still calling for Manny Pacquiao because of the bag that Manny Pacquiao brought to the table. That's why Errol was trying to fight him, bro. You got any more questions?
Hold up. No. So, okay, so you just said they drop everything for the biggest bag, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so did Bud make the biggest bag fight Evanesia?
No, he did not.
No.
He would have made way more money fighting Errol Spence.
Hold up. No, stop. It's a yes or no question. I didn't.
You just said no.
Okay, so he said no. But
no, he would have got more money fighting Errol Spence.
He is fighting Errol Spence, and he still got the bag. What's wrong with that?
Hold up. I'm finna cook him because he need to backtrack because you just said they'll drop that fight making the biggest bag and all this. Well, if he
dropped the biggest bag fight to fight Evanesia, bro.
Okay, so
he dropped the bigger bag to fight somebody for less money than he would have got to fight Errol Spence.
Hold up. No, he didn't drop the bag. He made the biggest bag, bro. He made the biggest bag he done made.
How much he make? How much he make?
It was $10 million was
reported.
Hold up, listen, $10 million was reported. Okay, so
is he going to make more money fighting Errol Spence?
Hold up,
is he going to make more money fighting Errol Spence than he made fighting David Evanesia?
He's making $10 million to fight Errol Spence.
Hold up, man.
Is he making more money to fight Errol Spence than David Evanesia?
$10 million.
It's a simple question, bro.
Hold up.
Answer the question.
Yes, he making more money now.
So then he turned down a bigger bag to take a lesser bag, bro.
How could he turn on a bigger bag when he's fighting Errol Spence? What are you talking about, bro?
Hold on. Let me cook it. I'm finna bring it home because
did he not have Errol Spence? Did he not have Errol Spence on the table instead of David Evanesia?
Still got Errol Spence.
Hold up.
That didn't stop anything. What are you talking about?
Did he have an opportunity to fight Errol Spence or David Evanesia?
He is fighting Errol Spence.
Bro,
y'all gotta stop being so emotional. Just listen to the question.
Don't move goalposts on me, bro. Answer the question. Could he have fought instead of fighting David Evanesia? Could he have fought Errol Spence instead? Yes or no?
Yes, he could have.
So then he turned down Errol Spence to take less money to fight David Evanesia.
No,
and now he's finally coming back around to fight Errol, bro.
All right, are you done? Are you done? Because watch this,
bro. Yeah.
Yes, he could have fought Spence, but guess what?
Right.
They wasn't respecting his caliber. Hold up, watch this. How much is he getting guaranteed right now?
I don't know. None of us know.
$10 million is he guaranteed to fight?
Where did that come from, bro? Who said that?
So how you know he's getting more money than if you don't know how much he's getting? What are you talking about, bro?
Bro,
So we gonna play dumb. So hold on. Let me answer. Hold on. Let me go to TBE because I got both of y'all. I got TBE said something. I got both of y'all. No problem. So you're telling me, TBE, that a voluntary defense against a motherfucker that got knocked out by somebody that you already knocked out is gonna get you more money than fighting a pound for pound fighter like you for undisputed in a fight that people been talking about for 5 years? You really gonna be that disingenuous, TBE, to try to prove a point, bro? You gonna act like David Evanesia is getting that Bud Crawford is getting anywhere near the bag for David Evanesia that he getting for Errol Spence, bro? You really gonna do that?
What I'm saying to you is this, and let's be clear, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You keep saying that he turned down the fight with Spence to take a fight with Evanesia, and that's not facts, bro. You gotta stop, keep it 100. It's not those are not facts because he is fighting Errol Spence, so he couldn't have turned the fight down So what
Are
he
you
did,
really? Are you
what he
really
actually
saying that
did,
to me right now, bro?
What is wrong
Are
with
you
you?
really? Are you really saying that to me right now? So
this is
What is
crazy.
wrong?
there was no fight on the table for him to fight Errol Spence instead of David Avenesian.
He
Is that
fought
what you're saying, bro?
Avenesian and he's fighting Spence. So what are you
So
talking about?
because he came back around, we're gonna pretend like last year didn't happen. That's what you want to do.
No.
Last year, what? What are you talking about?
We're
He's
going to
fighting
pretend
Spence.
like he didn't. So again, you're telling me that he didn't pull all the way away from negotiations with Errol Spence to fight David Avenesian instead.
Bro, listen.
And you're
Who's the
making it,
person?
and
All right,
you're
I'm going to
making
prove
it
that's
okay,
wrong.
all because
I'm
now
gonna
he's
prove-
fighting
I'm
him after he fought David Avenesian when he didn't even have to fucking fight David Avenesian.
Let me
It
give you
wasn't
some
a
receipts.
mandatory. He wasn't about to
Let me
get
give you-
stripped. He made a voluntary defense of his title instead of fighting for undisputed. And just because he's finally coming back around, giving us the fight that we asked him to give us last year, you're acting like that shit didn't happen, bro.
Can I ask a quick question?
Espinosa, hold on. Stephen Espinosa did an interview on this exact subject. Okay, and he's the president of Showtime, right? And they asked him the same thing. And he said that the negotiations between Spence and Crawford never stopped. Okay? So I'd rather listen to Stephen Espinosa about that than I would you. You don't know what. So Stephen Espinosa said that
so now we're
the
giving
negotiation never
half
stopped.
quotes.
Even
Everything
throughout
that you're
the fight
saying, I
with
know, bro.
David
You're
Avenesian,
gonna
he
give
said
me
the
half quotes.
negotiation never stopped.
Hold on. Can I ask a question though?
You're going to. I got you right side. Hold on. So you're going to give me half quotes. You're going to talk to me about the part of the interview that lends to your narrative that you want to paint and not paint the whole picture. That's what you want to do.
No, I'm giving you the facts.
You don't want to. You don't want to talk about. You don't want to talk about that same. You don't want to talk about. Hold on. I got you. You don't want to talk about that same interview that you're talking about that Stephen Espinosa did when he said that we gave him fight dates pertaining to 2022 and 2023 that we had to keep negotiating with him because he kept asking for more shit and he wanted this and he wanted that and we never were able to get it across the finish line. Meaning that Bud Crawford is the reason the fight didn't happen. He kept asking for more shit. He had the fight on the table, and he had an option to sign or ask for more shit. And every time he could have signed, he asked for more shit. Every time he could have signed, he asked for more shit. To the point to where after he got done asking for more shit, and they agreed to everything, which Terence Bud Crawford said, yeah, but when did y'all agree to it? When he was going back and forth with Errol on Twitter, he admitted that they agreed to everything that he asked for. He said, hey, y'all agreed to everything, but I got this Avenesian fight. Y'all hold off a minute. I'm gonna fight this Avenesian fight instead, and y'all cool with it.
Boss. You like a boss. Bro. That's what a boss does, okay?
That's a boss. That's a boss.
That's what a boss
That's
does.
what a boss does.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Real quick question.
I
just got a quick question.
Go ahead.
Would y'all consider, and I'm asking would you consider yourself a boxing fan or a fan of a fighter? In general, just asking the question to anybody.
I'm a boxing fan. I just go on the facts, bro.
Got you.
You can't be going on facts.
No, hold on. My question is, so if you're a true boxing fan, which fight would you prefer to see? Bud versus EJ or Bud versus Avenesian?
I'd rather see Bud versus EJ.
All right,
then you should be cooking this man for fighting Avenesian instead, bro.
Let him cook.
Like no, bro, no, bro. I've been doing a goddamn debate tournament. I've been fucking for 2.5 weeks. I've been doing a goddamn debate tournament. No, bro, like no. If you prefer one fight over the other, you should be crashing the fighter for taking the lesser fucking fight, bro. Because you know goddamn well y'all do that shit to Spence. Y'all was trashing Spence for getting belts, bro, and fighting champions and shit, bro. You just trashed Errol Spence for fighting fucking Mikey Garcia, a 4th division future Hall of Famer, pound for pound fighter at the time.
No,
but you didn't trash Bud Crawford fighting fucking Avenesian, bro.
I didn't trash him. I said he
all Bud fans did.
Season. Listen, you tried to cut me off so I wouldn't get to my point. When you listen, when you come into
half hour,
when you come into these fights, guys, you come in with an evaluation. Just listen to what Derrick James said. Yesterday's price ain't today's price because they talking about his numbers. So listen, when you come into these fights, guys, they go on your numbers. They go on what you being paid or what you did for your last fight. Crawford got $10 million. The reason why he went to get that black prime bag, so when he comes to negotiations, they gotta honor that fucking $10 million that they gave him or that he got from that fight with Avenesian. That's
who said that he got $10 million, bro.
Thank you.
Where is this $10 million coming from, bro?
Hence, that's why he getting guaranteed.
Reported.
No,
Okay,
who
reported.
Can I
is
finish
the
my line
report?
of questioning? I just
The
want
The
to finish
same
my
as the
line
other
of
reports
questioning.
about whoever, what fighter gets paid. Stop capping, bro. Stop it, man.
Yes,
See,
please
listen.
stop capping.
See,
Please.
listen.
Yes.
Okay, reported. Okay, it's reported that him and Errol was
Reported by who that he got 10 million to fight David Evanesian, bro.
What difference does that make?
Where can I find the report? I just want to look it up. Y'all said it's
Well,
reported.
you
Where can
said
I
that
find
you
it?
said that he would get more than he did to
Listen,
fight Abenesia. How do you know that? Where's that reported at?
I mean,
No,
that's,
y'all
I
are
mean,
saying
I
it's
mean
10
that's, I
million.
mean
I'm
that's,
asking you how you know
I
it.
mean, I mean that's pretty
Don't try to
simple
make
though.
me. Don't try to. You got to prove what you saying to
But no, but
me.
I'm just saying. But that's I don't understand that question. That's pretty simple. It's a pay per view fight that is already like basically almost sold out in Vegas. The seats that are being sold for like $10 million. I mean, excuse me, $10,000 and $15,000 for floor seats. So this is what is amazing to hear you guys talk about that bullshit shit about BLK Prime. This guy came out and said he was supposed to get, I think, 40% of the net revenue. Uh, uh, like let's be real. Like
there
that's
was
more
no
than 10.
net revenue. They lost money.
We're talking about he was supposed to get no net revenue if he fought Spence. Remember, there was no guarantees.
Okay, yeah. Egypt, yeah.
Remember, so
Yeah, I got
I'm
you.
just saying, if the net revenue means gate, concession, pay per view. I mean, so what you're basically saying is that fighting Avanesian, you guys really believe that fighting David Avanesian was going to make him more money than fighting Errol Spence, even with no guarantee, and he was going to get 40%. We just seen
Nobody's
what the
saying
hold
that.
on a second. We
Nobody's
just seen
saying
what
that.
the tickets just sold for.
Nobody's saying that. All we're
Okay.
saying is that we're not going to turn down $10 million just because we negotiating a fight
Who
with
is
Errol Spence.
we?
We.
Okay?
Who the fuck
Oh
is
man.
we?
Right,
Are
but
you
We
getting
being
paid off of
Crawford.
this?
That's what I'm
Hey, hold
talking
on.
about.
And this is where my line of questioning was going.
uh-huh.
Is anybody getting paid off of this? No, we're not.
Hell no.
So why aren't we pushing to see the best
Best
fight the
fights.
best?
Correct.
Because they would
Avanesian is
rather
not
make
hold up.
excuses for this
Avanesian is
man,
not the
bro.
best. Avanesian is not the best. The best at
So,
this current moment in time is EJ and Bud. So why are we sitting here making excuses
well, y'all wasn't
about
saying that when he was fighting Mikey Garcia and Danny
hold
Garcia
up, brother,
and
calm down. I know
whoever else.
I got where you're from. I got the Caribbean piece of it. I got you, brother. Calm down. Look, we ain't sitting here talking about the money on the. What we're saying is we want to see the best fight the best.
Right.
Well, you're gonna see
What's
it.
the point of bringing the money into it and saying, oh well, hey, Bud need to get it? No, Bud need to fight the best. If Bud is the best, he need to be fighting the best. And Avanesian is not the best.
Okay.
Stop
Is
with
there
the cap,
going to
bro.
be a fight on July
Y'all gotta
29th
stop
between Bud and
capping for the
Spence?
man.
And it could have been a fight
okay, is
before this,
Avanesian the
bro.
best?
It
Is
could have been a
Avanesian the
fight
best?
4 years ago. It could have
Well,
been a
Hold
fight 4 years ago.
yo,
This is
knockout. Let me
ridiculous.
cook for. Let me just cook for a
Go
quick
ahead,
minute.
bro.
Let me cook
Go
for a
ahead,
quick
bro.
minute.
Stop
All right, so
capping, man.
I'm gonna debunk the whole 4-year stuff, 5-year stuff that you guys is talking about. If you guys really say you love the sport of boxing, pay attention to the sport of boxing, everybody knows when Terence Crawford and Bob Arum got on this journey in the welterweight division. Bob Arum had just lost HBO, and he got a deal with ESPN, and he got a big budget and a game plan for ESPN, for him to put on fights and make money. The same exact thing happened with Al Heyman, because Al Heyman changed the game. He got a big budget with Fox and Showtime. And y'all, when Spence was up there on a podium, tipsy after the Garcia and Porter fight, and saying I fight for Showtime and Fox, that's what happens when these corporations these networks put up the big money. So everybody, I'm kind of confused, because if you take a look at Jamal Charlo didn't fight any competition because he was signed with PBC, and all the middleweights was with the Zone. I mean, that's what the game was. Everyone got their budgets, they got their money, and these promotional entities made all the fights in house because they had the budget to do that. But what happened was, see, because most of you guys are, no disrespect, y'all just think real simple, you know. And when you saw it happen when ESPN had Terence Crawford on First Take, and they kept asking him about fighting Spence, and he kept talking about Thurman. That's because ESPN was trying to build a fight with Spence. When Spence got on First Take when he was going to fight Lamont Peterson, they did the same thing to him. They were the whole issue was Bob Arum sold ESPN that fight. That was the whole issue. That was the issue. Part of that deal with ESPN was Bud Crawford getting that guaranteed money, fighting on the app, which they thought the app was going to work out, which it didn't, right? That's why he was getting all those guarantees for app subscriptions, and it didn't work out. And unfortunately, Terence Crawford signed with the company that had no welterweight fighters. They didn't have the welterweight fighters over there, and he was being pressured by Bob Arum to do shit out of his character to get the Errol Spence fight. That's what I mean. That's really what was going on. But you guys sit here and act like, like the fight was just going to get made. And look how long it took for the fight to get made when he left Bob Arum. So you wanted Errol Spence and Al Heyman to sit up there and bypass all these fights they have in-house with their own budget, Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, possibly Keith Thurman, Ugas, and Sean Porter for Errol Spence to sit around and negotiate with Bob Arum for a year. The shit y'all say makes zero. It makes zero sense.
And that's what I'm trying to say, man. Like I hear what you said, but like Knockout and the other guy said, you want to see the best fights. So let me ask you this question: who you rather see, Pacquiao and Spence or Ugas and Spence? Which one?
Well, definitely
Pacquiao.
we would want to see Pacquiao and Spence.
Pacquiao and Spence.
at the time you talking about.
Hold on. So why he didn't go fight Pacquiao then?
Because his eye was messed up.
His retina got messed up.
Man.
The fight was
hold on, bro. Hold on. That Ugas.
Y'all lame, bro. Y'all
because he filled in. Hold on, Ugas fought Pacquiao because he filled in for Spence when Spence hurt his eye. They were signed to fight, and they were a week and a half out from the fight, and Spence had to pull out, bro.
Okay, that's cool. So why he ain't fighting once he healed?
Because Ugas beat him.
And Pacquiao was going to be. Pacquiao left to go to the election.
Ugas beat him badly, bro.
Yeah, but also you got to remember, hold on. Let's not, because you guys missed stuff. Pacquiao also left to do an election to be the president of the Philippines directly after that fight. So why would he take a fight during a presidential election when he's running for president for his country?
See, now y'all move.
Nope. Hold on. I got you, COE. See, this is what he's trying to do is pose a question with two answers. So the truth is, yeah, we wanted to see him fight Pacquiao, but that's us saying that Pacquiao and Ugas was the best of the best. But we also strapped season 2. He was also strapped season 2. Who had the belt?
Right.
Ugas had the belt at that point in time.
Okay. Exactly.
Okay, so
hold on. Let me finish my point. So what did it be, right? So what did it be, right? If he'd have fought Pacquiao, he didn't go after the straps. He didn't go after Ugas. He ain't really strap season. He a liar. Or he didn't fight the best because he didn't fight Manny Pacquiao.
Hold up. Okay, now stop right there. Okay. What I'm trying to tell you is this right here. Y'all say you want to see the best fights. He didn't fight Pacquiao, right? So he fought Ugas. So who else would have been the best fight, Crawford or Ugas? Which one? Which one the best fight?
What was I got a question.
Hold up.
We're gonna say the obvious. It's Crawford.
Please hold up. Let me. Please.
You asked the question, so you don't want to answer?
No, he wasn't going with what I was finna say. He finna try to go something else. What I'm saying is, Crawford and which one would have been the best
Crawford
fight?
And Ugas. Crawford and Ugas, yes.
No, we're talking about I'm talking about between Ugas and Spence. Ugas and Crawford. But listen, between Ugas and Crawford, which one would have been the best fight? Between for Spence, which one would have been the best fight? Ugas or Crawford?
Terence Crawford is always the best fight.
Crawford, of course.
Okay, so that debunked what y'all talking about when you talking about you got to make the best fight.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold up.
No. We answered your question. I want to ask you a question, right? Because what you guys like to do is deal with narratives and not factual timelines.
I'm going on what y'all saying, bro.
So
I'm going on what y'all saying,
man. Let me ask you a question, right? So the fight before Avocado. Was Terence Crawford signed to Top Rank? Was that his last fight with Top Rank? Yes or no? When he fought Sean Porter, the fight before Avocado, was he signed to Top Rank? Yes or no?
Who was Avocado?
Yeah.
Avonesian, bro. You know who
Right?
avocado
Why
is.
the man by his name is that disrespectful?
You
Yeah,
you
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
trouble because he
You
called
even
the man
heard me
an
say that.
avocado?
Now you wanna ride. Now you wanna ride for
right.
Avonesian, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. Why? I mean, these guys are boxers, man. You don't
Yeah,
What
disrespect
TBE?
Oh,
How
call
you?
him out of his
Okay,
name,
so
bro.
let's
Call
get
him by
that
his
same.
name.
So let's get that same energy for y'all giving Bud credit for a fight with gloves that's messed up against a fighter.
Stop
Here we
being
go.
emotional, bro.
Here we
Stop
go.
doing
now
that.
How am I emotional?
that's
Now I'm
different.
emotional,
No,
right?
but
Because I'm
Now
telling
you're
the
no, I
truth.
emotional,
understand.
bro.
Because
I
I'm
understand.
telling the truth. Like I said,
Stop
y'all
being
wanted
emotional. What
one
does that
way.
have to do with
Y'all wanted
anything, bro? Where's
one
that
way.
coming from?
What? Because that's what happened. How you gonna sit up there in the same breath say don't disrespect the boxer,
What is this
but
a
y'all
new
want to
glove?
give?
This glove gate too?
Can,
What
can
the
I
hell,
finish
man?
my
Come
thought?
on, man.
Can I finish my thought? Right? Again, how you gonna sit up there and say have respect for a fighter, but y'all want to give Bud full credit for a fight where he hit a guy with gloves that was busted, where his knuckles and
This
his
is not
hands were
glove gate
visible?
too,
That's
bro. We're not
power.
talking about gloves, bro.
He
This
said
is
Like
that's
I
different.
said,
power.
like I said.
This is nonsense, bro. What
He
are you
said that's
talking about? I
power.
mean,
Boy, get
come
the
on,
fuck out
man.
of here,
COE
man.
films. COE
Yeah, bro.
films. I
I
asked
mean,
you.
what is it? Glove
COE
gate
films.
3?
Hey,
COE films. I asked you a
let me
question.
say let me say this. Hold on, let me say this. So COE, what you forgot, and your point that you tried to make, Kwame asked a great question, but what you forgot, bro, is that Errol said when he hurt his eye, it's okay, I'll be back. I got the winner. Now remember, Ugas and Errol was already signed. Errol was signed to fight the winner before Bud ever stepped foot in the ring with Crawford. So it ain't like he didn't let you know what he was doing, bro. He was fighting the winner, and that's why Ugas got mad at the WBA and they made that whole tournament go away because Ugas was mad because he's like, man, I already got this fight with Earl. I'm trying to unify and shit. Y'all trying to give me 2 mandatories and shit, and he already had the fight signed with Earl, bro.
Oh, he paid step aside money.
He did everything that he said he was gonna do, bro.
He paid step aside money. He didn't fight Stanley. He paid step aside money.
Yes,
First
bro,
off,
to fight to unify, bro.
first off, let's get something
Yes.
straight because I can't stand those narratives.
And why would I, and then I'll let you go, Kwame. Why would I negotiate with you knowing you in the last fight of your deal? I'm just gonna wait for you to be free, bro. And then that's exactly what he did.
You
He
said
waited for Bud to be free, and then he went and got it. He got him, and then his first. And guess what? After all that shit, Bud first fight out of Top Rank could have been an Earl Spence fight, but he fought Avonesian instead, bro. At the end of the day, as fight fans, bro, let me tell y'all something, bro. Like I hear what y'all saying, but the shit sound weird to me, and I'm explaining y'all why, bro. You can't say that you want fights and shit, and that you want to see the best fight, and then you know for a fact, bro, this ain't my opinion. You know these two motherfuckers was negotiating, bro. You know that these two people was in negotiations for a fight, and all they had to do is come to an agreement. You know that one of them pulled away and fought someone else, and the other one didn't. And to this day, he held off everything. The IBF trying to order this shit, he said, "Fuck no." WBC trying to order this shit, he said, "Hell no. I only want to fight Bud." He does all this shit.
Yeah, but when? When did he
And
start
y'all
saying
are
that, bro?
sitting here
When?
giving excuses for Terence
When?
Bud Crawford to
Let him
fucking
finish.
When
pull
did he
away,
start
bro.
saying he want to
Like,
fight
y'all is
Bud? When?
crazy, dog. Y'all crazy for
He's
that shit,
never
man.
listen. Hold on a second.
Don't
Errol
understand,
Spence.
bro.
Here's the thing. Errol Spence has never once said, if we just look at the facts and get away from emotions, Errol Spence has never once said in his career, "I don't want to fight Terence Crawford."
He didn't never.
Never. He
Right.
said he was going to take. Listen, you guys don't like how he went about what he did, but you don't have a problem with Terence Crawford making the business decision he makes.
I have no
So
problem.
Errol Spence is considered a duck because he
No.
signed. Let me finish. Because he signed with Al Heyman, who Al Heyman had 3 belts where he was at fighting, and all the top welterweights except for one. So it's his fault that he decided to fight the people in the stable that he signed with, and they had budgets to do it. But because he didn't try to do a long, drawn out negotiation with Terence Crawford in the middle of it, then he was ducking. It makes zero sense because if you guys just look at the facts and take out who you think's gonna win the fight and take your ego and your pride out of who you argued for and what narratives you said for the last 4 years. If you look at the black and white, exactly when Terence Crawford got out of his contract, exactly when Errol Spence took the easy route and got the 3 belts like he said he was going to get, the very next fight that he went to negotiate for was with Terence Crawford. There's no way around that.
I'm not saying Spencer's a duck or none of that. The only thing I'm saying is this: when y'all get to talking about making the biggest fights and making the biggest fights available and moving the goalposts, you gotta understand that. Listen, this man, when you got a fighter that like Errol, when he's put in a situation where he got to fight this person and fight that person, it's all about the mandatory person that's here to fight you. You got to fight your mandatory, but he didn't fight his mandatory, guys. He paid step aside money. Okay,
He
understand
paid
that
step
first.
aside money to fight a
That was for
champion.
Ugas,
To
bro.
fight a
Ugas was the
champion.
one that
Oh,
had a
love.
mandatory, bro.
So let me tell you. So only thing I'm debunking is when y'all talking about making the best fights. So if you're gonna make the best fights, and I just gave you an example between Ugas and Crawford, who would be the best fight?
We answered that. That's the
Oh,
question you asked
okay.
us last time.
It gotta be realistic, COE.
We said it was Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Now here's the
Okay.
question.
So
Now here's the question. Hold on. Now
hold on.
I'm
Now
going to
you ain't
ask
let
you.
me finish, man. Always
You
keep
asked this
going,
question
bro.
30 minutes ago. You asked it again. We answered it. Can we ask you a question? I mean, this is
ain't
the
let me
same exact question you asked us.
You ain't let me finish, bro, because you see where I'm about to go. So you
Go
always
ahead, let him
Go ahead,
finish.
man.
Go ahead,
try to
COE.
cut me
Go
off.
ahead, bro.
Only thing I'm saying, man, is like when y'all talk about making the best fight, that's cool. I'm all with making the best fights, but don't move it when it just to fit the narrative. Because if we gonna say who would have been the best fights, then you know who would have been the best fight, but it didn't happen. They paid step aside money so they can fight Ugas, and so with that being said, that debunks y'all whole narrative about making the best fights. When you're talking about Bud going fight, and when Bud going doing this right here, no, he did it for the bag. And so when he went for Evanesia for the bag, it was simply so he can get a good evaluation to go coming into the Spence fight, guys.
COE films. All right. I respect everything you said. I now want to ask you some questions. Now, when the Ugas fight was on the table for Spence, and the Terence Crawford fight, you're saying was possibly on the table for Spence at that time. You're saying what would be the better fight to have? Was Terence Crawford signed to Top Rank at that time? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Had Top Rank in that whole time got any fights for Terence Crawford for PBC once they got their ESPN money and once PBC got their Fox and Showtime money? Had they made any fights together? Except for Wilder and Fury, which didn't start out with them initially.
Why are you going to accept that? Why is it accept?
I'm going to tell you why, because you guys use it, and the reason let me finish. The reason why I'm going to exclude it is because when the fight was initiated, the very first fight was initiated, it had nothing to do with Top Rank and PBC.
That got nothing to do with anything, but that's just rationalization right there.
So they listen. Hold on one second. They had, excuse me, sir.
There's no exception.
Excuse me, sir.
They made fights between PBC and Top Rank.
Excuse me.
So what you're saying is been debunked
already. As I was saying, right? Besides that fight, because Wilder and Fury had a rematch clause, so that fight had to be made, and Bob Arum did something very strategic and signed Tyson Fury for the second fight. That was strategic. Bob is a very smart old businessman. He's a legend. A lot of the stuff go over y'all head because y'all so busy with the ego about this guy scared of this guy and this guy ducking this guy.
That's crazy that you'll give Bob credit, but you won't give Bud credit for being a
Bob does. Listen, Bob does.
These guys have experienced so much narrative. They don't know what the hell they be talking about.
You'll give Bob credit, but you won't give Bud credit.
Listen, Bob is a business legend. We're not talking about Terence Crawford and Bob as businessmen. You can't compare the two. So that's that. We can throw that out the window.
Boss now, making the biggest bag of his life.
Bud Crawford needed a crutch, and he needed to call Errol Spence to actually get the fight to happen. So don't act like he's some business savant, because he's not.
This guy's real emotional, man. I mean,
you being delusional now because you giving Bob Arum credit for being a great businessman.
You're going way off on Bob Arum. All I'm saying to
you the one brought up Bob Arum, dude.
No, you're trying to take it in a different direction from where I'm going with it. My whole point in all of this was at that time there were no welterweight fights between PBC and Top Rank during that time.
What welterweight fight got to do with it, bro?
Excuse
What
me.
happened to
There were
they had
no.
fights.
There
Stop
were no.
capping.
There were. Can you name one welterweight fight that PBC and Top Rank made from
They
the
had a
time that
heavyweight fight.
there's something. Excuse me. I asked a question about welterweight.
I don't care what you asked the question
trying
about.
to move
You're
the
just
fight.
trying to avoid the issue.
Moving the goalpost.
Yeah, you trying to move the goalpost. Stop
You
it.
trying to make it be one fight. Come on, man. The
Stop
fact
the
of the matter is
Stop
they did business.
They
They
did
did business.
Listen.
Period.
And what? And hold on, Kwame. I'm trying to let y'all go, bro, but y'all ain't making no fucking sense, bro. Like I'm trying to let y'all
making
go.
no sense.
I'm not making no sense. So in that third fight with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury and Top Rank and PBC did business, what happened leading up to that fight, bro?
I was just getting ready to get to that.
What happened leading up to that fight, fellas?
It went to arbitration because
why Ricky?
Because Bob Arum was trying to make a fight with Tyson Fury and AJ.
So let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all something. So Bob Arum was trying to advise Tyson Fury to skirt out on the contract with PBC and skirt out on them and go do something totally different. He made Deontay Wilder, PBC, have to file a lawsuit just to get them to honor their word and honor their contract. And y'all are sitting up here criticizing the PBC because they wanted to wait for Bud to get out of his contract and do business with him correctly because they didn't want to go back to the motherfuckers that tried to burn them and just didn't honor their fucking word, bro.
Okay,
y'all are forgetting about that
so
shit.
why you calling them a duck?
That shit didn't happen.
So why you calling them a duck then?
Why am I calling who a duck?
You just said they wait till Bud got out of. You just said PBC waited until Bud got out of his contract because he didn't want to do it. But then in another breath, you said that that Bud was ducking because he wanted to go fight Evan Neal.
And y'all really think y'all making points?
Like, that can't be because when he went to go fight Evan Neal, he wasn't with Top Rank no more. He was negotiating with them directly from the time that Errol got out of his fight with fucking Ugas in April of 2022. Bud negotiated with PBC from May all the way to fucking November, bro. All the way to November. And he told BLK Prime everything he had going on with PBC, bro. And told PBC nothing he had going on with BLK Prime. Now y'all ain't stupid, bro. But y'all know damn man, hold on, bro. Y'all know damn well.
Bud said it. Hell, Bud was the one who said it.
I got it right side. Bud said that shit. He said I was talking to BLK and motherfucking PBC since May.
Okay,
I was talking to both of them.
Okay,
now, with that being, hold on. With that being said, he admitted at the same time that he told PBC nothing that he had going on with BLK, but he told BLK everything that he had going on with PBC. So let me ask y'all something, bro. If I'm negotiating with two parties and I tell one party everything and tell the other party nothing, who am I really trying to make the deal with, bro? Like y'all gotta keep it 100 with me, bro. Quit trying to come up here and cap and shit. Y'all say y'all want the fights. At the end of the day, bro, we had a chance to get this motherfucking fight.
Okay,
at the end of the day,
got the fight, bro. What are you talking about? I just don't get it.
Bro, we had an opportunity to get this fucking fight, and one fighter was ready to go sign that shit, and the other fighter said, "Fuck no, I'm gonna fight Dave Evans." Y'all capping for him, bro. Y'all capping for him, bro. Y'all gotta stop that shit, bro.
Hold up, knockout.
You got both fights. What are you talking about? You got
who the fuck? You talking about? We got both fights. Who the fuck wanted an Avanesian fight, bro?
EBE wanted it.
Crawford wanted the fight.
Hold up, knockout.
He got part of the bag. EBE got part of the bag.
I want the $10 million.
Omaha wanted because they don't have no professional sports team.
Talking about, man.
Knockout. What was a better business decision for Bud? Do you agree that was a great business decision now?
No, that was fucking horrible. No.
Okay, so why is he getting the biggest bag of his career right now?
That same bag was available to him last year.
Okay, but he's still getting it.
So he should have got it last year and gave me the fight that I wanted last year.
Hold on,
give a fuck about his bag, bro.
We ain't talking about you. We ain't talking about you.
I don't give a fuck about his bag, bro. I don't care about how much money he making fighting bums, bro. I want to see him fight the best.
We ain't talking about you. I just asked you a simple question. Do you think it was a great business decision for Bud, not you, for Bud going and fight Avanesian?
No.
Okay, so why is he getting the biggest bag? He's still getting the Spence fight, so you don't think it was a great business decision?
For his ducking legacy?
No, I'll be honest. I believe it was a good business decision.
I think it was a horrible business decision.
See,
Okay, so
they throw out they
weak.
throw out the fact that we just got to fight now. They want to make the past act like it didn't exist. It wasn't a duck. It wasn't a duck because he got a bag.
Right now,
it wasn't
bro.
a duck because he got a bag.
Man, fuck all that, bro. It's good brothers. It's good brothers that's here right now that was pleading for this fucking fight. Shout out Glover Boxing and more, my brother Coach, the OG, bro. Shout out Curtis Anderson, bro. It's motherfuckers that wanted this fight so fucking bad that's not here right now because this duck ass, fraudulent ass, lying ass nigga went and did something else. All he talked about, all he talked about to you niggas for fucking whole year. I want Errol Spence and Jamel Charlo. Y'all niggas didn't know he was fighting Avanesian. His own fucking spit bucket dude, Bernie the Boxer, didn't know he was fucking fighting Avanesian. And y'all capping for this shit, making it okay, bro.
You're right.
Get the fuck out of here. Get this lying ass nigga out of my face, bro. He a
liar.
Hey, let me jump in, y'all.
Bro, y'all,
Knockout.
This lying ass, this nigga.
Hey, let me jump in here, man.
Y'all fucking face, bro. He lied to y'all fucking face. Hey, all I'm thinking about is the Errol fight. All I want is the Errol fight. And after I get Errol, I'm gonna shut Jamel Charlo up. I'm trying to be 3 times. This nigga lied to your face. And then you come up and cap for him and say it's okay. It's okay that he lied to me.
I never seen that in my life, bro.
I heard about that. When I heard about
the man made money. Y'all joking around.
Knockout.
Hey, real quick, man. Let me get Rick Terence in here. Let Rick Terence get his balls off, man. Rick, go ahead.
Man, shout out my H-Town brother Rick. Rick, what's up, bro?
Man,
Rick, don't you just come on here and say, "Well, knockout, we got the fight."
Hey, real quick.
Check it out.
Hey, real quick.
Rick, do that shit now, goddamn.
Straight out of Houston. Hey, no affiliation with Jay Prince, man.
Yeah. None with Jay Prince, man. What's up, knockout? Everybody on the panel, chat. Dog, let me interject a little rationality from a Bud supporter standpoint into this whole dialogue that we witnessing, man. One of the biggest caps in this whole YouTube world is the majority of the Errol fan base lumps all of us Bud supporters in one ball, and that's the cap, because some of us are supporters, some of them are fanboys. Now, check it out, man. Every elite boxer, every super popular boxer have 2 different sets of fan bases. You got the rational, realistic side, then you got the fanboys in denial, make excuses, can't do no wrong side. So, dude, not all of us share these same sentiments that we've been hearing tonight, okay? I'm one of them. Check it out, dog. Off the muscle, ever since Bud fucked off the fight the first time, I've been very, very strict on saying what I've been saying. Only thing Bud can do from this point, he got to see Errol next. I can't hear nothing else from him. No more excuses. It's Errol next, or I'm done with him. He got to see Errol next, or he just need to retire in shame. I repeated that 1 billion times. I don't give a damn about no lying, about who did what, about no split. I mean, I've never been back and forth in the comment section about any of that shit, because I don't get paid. I just wanted them in the ring. They finally getting in the ring, and nothing else matters to me. None of this shit. All of this stuff is entertainment. To keep the goddamn energy rolling until July 29th get here, and that's fine. I'm just gonna sit back and just enjoy and laugh and just go along, because there's no taking up for Bud with me. None. A lot of his behavior, a lot of his actions have seemed real iffy to me, and he's let me down. But by making this fight finally official, I feel better. I feel a lot better. Okay? So look, dog. So at the end of the day, man, of course I'm pulling for Bud to pull off this upset, because to me he's the underdog. Damn what Vegas say.
He's the favorite.
No, what's your point of view? Why is he the
underdog?
Not to me.
don't let.
Now I'm finna tell you why. Yeah, he not the he the underdog. To me, he the smaller man. He only got one of the belts. Earl is a fucking wrecking ball. They both come in a fight. However, upsets do occur.
Yes.
Bud gonna have to figure out this chess, this puzzle, this whirlwind of a goddamn body snatcher, eye damaging ass dude out of Dallas, because nobody been able to do it and nobody been able to solve Bud either. And that's what makes this fight so intriguing to me. Neither one of these dudes have lost before. Both of these motherfuckers are showing extreme confidence. Bud talking out his ass. He say Earl, he say Mel. Dude, he not acting like he gonna get steamrolled, and that's what I like, dog. So bring it on. Hey, bring it on, dog. July 29th, get here. We gonna see who mean what they say.
Facts, bro. That's what I'm talking about, Rick.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate that, Rick. I appreciate that, bro.
Rick. Shit, man. You brought some order to this motherfucker, man.
Thank you, sir.
King Asia, you ain't been talking. Let me hear from King Asia, y'all. Go ahead.
I was trying. The reason why I jumped on was because the Pacquiao thing, but it seemed like y'all rolled on past her. But I'm just gonna touch on the real 1 second. The sanctioning body, the commission didn't approve wouldn't clear Earl for fighting Pacquiao. And it seemed like I was listening. I never heard nobody tell Earl wanted that fight. He was gonna say, "I'll fight him with one eye." Right. They wouldn't clear him. That's the only reason why that fight didn't get made. He been calling out Pacquiao to get that belt. 2, as far as Bud is right now, he's still a bunch of smoke and mirrors. And this ain't no knock to his talent. That this ain't where this is going. Dude is a good boxer, but no, he is not going to beat Spence, and he tried to wait the dude out. Spence is true to the game. Say, dude, I ain't fighting nobody. I will relinquish these belts. I want you, and I'll take that WBO belt. And the only reason why Bud is fighting now ain't because of no payday and all this. The WBO said, nigga, you don't fight him, we're going to go ahead and let you get that little 1.5 mil. Since everybody want to do that research, do the research. And you look at this, in all the financial evidence that's out there now, the dude barely got $2 million out of that fight, out of that Avanesian fight. WBO said, if you don't fight him, we taking that belt, and he going to beat somebody else's ass to get that belt.
Where you get that from, bro? I need to see
man, look, do your research and go get it. You get it now.
Where you get it from, bro?
Who was saying that? I thought my bad knockout if that was you.
That's why I asked you again. I'm like, maybe you ain't know it was me, but where you get that from, bro? I want to see that.
Now, which one you want?
The money that he got to fight Avanesian. Because like you claiming 1.5 or 2, they claiming 10. I need to see paperwork, bro.
No, the 10 was just to sell, so it could be something at the negotiation table when you go back to it. They was like, we don't care what they said you got over there. This is what we got. This is what you walked away from. And matter of fact, you might be getting less now.
Oh, you talking about the BBC shit?
Yeah, the BLK Prime thing. And you look at that, you look at them. They don't BLK Prime. They have $10 million in their budget to pay Bud. That's common financial.
Right.
Nah, but
you could pull up their IRS report and see they ain't got no $10 million to be paying no bills. Stop it.
Right.
Pull up their IRS.
Come on, man. We grown men up here. We ain't got to go through that. Can you say the ABCs backwards?
This is boxing. We talking about boxing.
Right.
Okay. So we're talking about boxing. So people pay money under the table, beside the table, above the table, between the table. This is boxing.
I mean, I guess the whole point is the money at this point don't matter. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? It don't matter. Like Rick Tim said, the fight is here. Yeah. You know, when I came onto the panel, someone was talking about, you know, why Spence couldn't beat Bud, and I was really enjoying those type of conversations more than we start running around talking about money and stuff like that.
Money, yes.
Look, because at this time. To even talk about the money, we cheating ourselves of what we have. Look, here's the thing: the narratives, they don't matter no more. They don't. These guys get ready to get in the ring and fight. And I'm gonna tell you guys this: you guys thinking, oh, you know, Bud, you know, is a great fighter and this and that, and Spence this and that. You guys are delusional. If you think that, if you think that,
great fighters,
but I hear a lot of the rationale why, you know, a lot of you guys think Terence Crawford's gonna win, even out of Mike Tyson's mouth, talking about Errol Spence with Porter. I watched the
what
Spence.
does Mike Tyson know?
Let me finish. I watched the Errol Spence and Porter fight last night. The whole fight I watched it again. The version of Errol Spence that is getting in the ring with Terence Crawford is not the version of Errol Spence who got in the ring with Sean Porter. If you guys believe that same guy is going to get in the ring with Sean Porter, you're in for a rude awakening. When you sit down and you look at the film, people, especially guys that come from smaller weight classes who are just physically smaller men than Errol Spence, and we could already see it looking at both fighters right now before the weigh-in. Errol Spence is just a bigger human being than Terence Crawford. All of these guys that you guys say, oh, they moved up from 140 and had those small frames, all those guys used the high guard, just like Bud, Lamont Peterson, Algieri, all those guys, and they got battered. They got broken. Ugas, they got broken. So
Ugas, no power.
Listen,
Algieri,
my point.
No power.
Yeah. I hear that.
Sean,
and that's why That's why I'm not going to cheat Bud and say Bud ain't this and Bud ain't that, because whoever wins deserves full credit for these two gladiators getting in the ring with each other. What I'm telling you guys is this: Errol Spence does have a tendency to get hit in between shots. If Terence Crawford hits Errol Spence in between shots and Terence Crawford does not stagger, hurt Errol Spence is not on Queer Street getting ready to get knocked out, Terence Crawford is going to take the beating of his fucking life in that fight.
But the question you're going to ask is this, though. Who has Terence Crawford hit between punches that didn't go down?
Good
Who
question.
had a chin like Earl Spence?
Yeah, I was going to ask that. I was going to say
Victor Postal.
I'm talking about at welterweight.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. At welterweight.
Oh, he stopped everything moving at welterweight.
Yeah, okay. But my question is, who did he fight who has Errol Spence's chin? Errol Spence, you could talk about Ugas or whatever. These guys are professional boxers. Most boxers, like if you look at Ugas knocked out Ray Robinson, who fought Mean Machine to a draw before he fought Terence Crawford. So if a professional boxer catches you in the sweet spot, because these guys know how to punch on that chin, guys go down, guys get knocked out. Errol Spence took a clean one from Ugas, and I'm not saying Ugas punches like Bud, but what I'm telling you is that if you see how Spence recovered from that, we didn't see no stinky leg, we didn't see any of that. We seen him bite down and beat the shit out of Ugas after that. Ugas didn't win a second after that.
Ugas stood there and let him recover.
He let him recover. Let me catch your super chat. Shout out to Ari Ryder with the $5 in super chat. Says, listen, Bud gonna need a baseball bat to keep Earl off him. So unless he can hurt Earl, I can't see him winning at all.
Facts. You know, and you guys listen. It's like what Adrian.
Do y'all believe? Said, I don't mean to cut you off, Kwame, but do y'all believe that some people just built different, bro?
Facts.
Yes. Yeah.
Like so when you look at LeBron and like Paul Pierce or LeBron and Vince Carter, like you can be like, okay, they talented, but it was just something in his genetics, something that was just different about him, where bro, he just was able to outlast them and they just couldn't do the shit that he was able to get to. And my point is, bro, I'm like, serious fucking question, like, and maybe y'all ain't thinking of this shit. Errol Spence bounced his motherfucking head off the motherfucking concrete going over 100 miles per hour, bro. What the fuck y'all think a punch about the what y'all think a punch gonna do, dog? Like, yeah, like he bounced his shit off the motherfucking pavement, bro, and came back wrecking shit, dog. Some people just built different, bro. Like I hear what y'all saying to me, but a punch, my nigga, after that and having to come back with no physical therapist, you brought yourself back and shit. You did your own motherfucking therapy, and a motherfucker that went life and death with Sean Porter, a motherfucker that went life and death with Keith Thurman. You made Danny Garcia look like a fucking amateur, bro. After bouncing your motherfucking head off the goddamn pavement, bro. Some people just different, fam. Yordenis Ugas. People argue he beat Sean Porter. Hell, Bud Crawford himself thought that Yordenis Ugas beat Sean Porter. Yordenis Ugas never been stopped before, bro. This man still ain't fucking fought after fighting Errol Spence, bro. Fuck this whole hour. I was bleeding a whole week or two after the motherfucking fight, bro. Like, I hear what y'all saying, bro, but I know different when I fucking see it, bro.
Yeah.
It's something different, bro. Like that shit, like a punch, my nigga. All right, bro. Good luck with that shit.
Look,
good luck with that shit. I'm telling y'all, bro.
Look, like I told you before, power.
Right side, take it easy, bro.
When like Tank said, how you gonna keep me off of him and he ain't got no power? How you gonna keep me off of him when he ain't got no power? And I just told you, Bud Crawford got 30 knockouts. He got 100% knockout rate ratio in the welterweight division.
I don't count that Sean Porter one.
Oh, there you go. See,
We don't need a debate because that's the turn to a whole debate.
No, I'm just saying, I know. We ain't got to be open for discussion. I'm just saying, I don't count that.
Everybody, hold on.
Check it out, knockout.
Y'all check this out. Hold on, bro. So I hear what you're saying, COE. I understand what you're saying, but Errol Spence is not Tank Davis. They fight totally different for one. Hold on, bro. Keeping Errol off of you is a totally different proposition than keeping Tank Davis off of you. Number one, his jab is nasty. It's way better than Tank's. Number two, all them advantages. Like, this ain't 5'7", 67-inch arm reach Sean Porter trying to get inside on you with no fucking jab and just chopping his feet at 33, 34 years old past his prime. This ain't him getting inside on you. This is Errol Spence behind an educated jab, an active jab, and someone who is just as big and just as strong as you are, bro. So all them advantages with that 74-inch arm reach and shit, that shit ain't gonna cut it, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, you ain't gotta listen to me. You ain't gotta believe me. You gonna see, bro. He is about to dog walk this man.
Once he take that jab, listen, you can when you boxing, man. Like, I've been watching boxing, man, ever since hell. I was 12 years old.
Me too. No, put a year on it. Mine is 1970.
Hold up, well that's cool. I like I said, I'm 42 now. I've been watching it since I'm about 11 years old. So what I'm saying is this right here: when boxers fight, man, it's calculated. It's chess moves in there. If they take what you do best away from you, then what it forces you to do is to have to switch up. And if you don't know how to how I say, get into the flow of what he making you do and counter what he trying to do, you got you in for a long night. And Bud, that's why he knock him out, because he the best at doing that. Like, that's true.
He's the best at doing what, bro?
He the best.
Knockout.
He the best at like figuring you out, take away what you do best, and then get you. See what I'm saying?
What did he take away? What did he take away from Kell Brook?
What did he take away? It was early. The fight didn't even
get. What did he take away from Mean Machine?
He knocked his ass out.
No, what did he take away from him?
What Bud was doing, I think in that fight, what Bud was doing was countering him, because Kavaliauskas is a great counterpuncher as well.
Can I ask him a question, knockout?
No, I got it, bro. But you still not answering my what did he take away? Did he take Kavanauskas' jab away? Did Kavanauskas all of a sudden stop being able to land his right hand? What did he take away from him, bro?
He didn't take nothing away from it. He used.
But you just said that he's great at taking stuff away from people. So I'm trying to figure out what he taking away. See, what I see is he just turn up and he willing to trade with you.
No,
but he ain't taking shit away. He ain't taking people jab away.
Man,
he ain't taking shit away, bro. What he taking away?
He said traps, bro.
He said
traps.
All right, he said traps. Check it out.
That's not the same thing, bro.
It is the same thing.
Setting trap, bro. All right, I'm gonna go with it, bro. But I'm just, and this ain't the shit on nobody, bro. Setting a trap to counterpunch somebody and taking something away from somebody is not the same thing, bro. Rick, what you say, bro? Go ahead, Rick.
Hey, the way you describe how Errol have that just it factor, that something just inside him that just drives him, and he just overcomes just a hell of a odds, going through such a damn near traumatic car crash. That's what I want to find out about Bud. and this fight here is gonna do it because Bud reminds me of myself when I was, 150 pounds. I was the thin guy that possessed a lot of brute strength that a lot of the bigger, older, darker skinned dudes that used to try to rough me up just to test me. And they would find out the hard way I was built differently. So that's what I want to see if Bud really, really possessed, because that's what he's been displaying. That's what he's been verbally saying, year after year. And every opponent, on his list is not an Errol Spence. So Errol surely is going to test that metal that I want to see if he really possessed. So it's time to really, really put up a shut up, because he can say, I'm finna whoop Errol ass. He can say, I want Mel next. But, dog, I'm finally going to find out if he really got what I got that I know I possess. And that's the type of shit that he talk. He speak on, dude, man, that's why I can't wait for this fight, dog, because damn all the talking, it's time to show.
Rick,
I feel you, and for what you just said, OG Rick, that's why I got Earl in a landslide, because you notice how you said we gonna find out about Bud, we gonna see this about Bud. Maybe he got this in him, maybe he got that in him. The fact that we don't know yet, and I would argue that we do, because here, look, if he believed like you believe, he'd have took the fight already. If he believed like you believe, he would have did the shit that we asked him to do last year. So you may be waiting, but it's something in him. Like, I don't care what nobody tell me. It's something in him that said, nah, let me go get this Avanesian bag first, because this shit right here might be a little tough. Nah, let me drag this shit out a little bit more, because this shit, like, it's something in him. It's something in him that's like, I don't fucking know, bro.
I got a different story.
And that's why, Rick, like, we know that about Earl. And here's the last point on that, right? Even if he got it in him, Earl ain't the one you want to have that shit tested on you first.
Right.
He not the one that you want to find that shit out when you in the ring with him. See, you can find that shit out when you in the ring with him, but this is a motherfucker that throw 80 to 100 punches around when he turn up. They got thud and power that's gonna beat your mother. You don't want to show that. I'm gonna show you I got all this, dog. You don't want to show that against the biggest nigga first. You need to have showed that shit against somebody else, worked your way up to it, and got yourself. You don't want to put yourself in that position.
You know what? That's who I want to show it against. You know what? That's who I want to show it against. Knockout. Fuck it. I want to show it against the big bad wolf. Who else? Who else better? Yeah, he got himself in it.
But the difference about that is, Rick, you gonna run to it,
right? You can show it against the big bad wolf. You know who else showed that he a dog? He really liked that against the big bad wolf. Earl Spence. Yordenis Ugas showed that shit.
Exactly.
He showed that he'll bite down with your ass. He'll fight with you. I'm strong. I'm tough. I'm a motherfucking warrior.
No
and shit.
power.
Because he ran up in there. He didn't run from it.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
He didn't run from it.
I believe he have that in him, Rick. He do. I believe, honestly, I believe Bud do have that in him. My challenge with that is I've seen Bud like really hurt before, and I know Errol Spence. You can have that shit in you, but Bud body tends to do things different than his mentality does. You know what I'm saying? If Bud takes punishment, his body is not like he got a bionic body. He's going to take punishment, bro. And I just honestly feel like if he does not hit Errol Spence, because the dog that you talk about that he had to bite down and all that shit, I know he have it. I know he got it. But the question is, can he take the punishment that's gonna come with it? Because
he ain't gonna be able to hit him.
Listen, bro. Listen. The difference about all these men up here.
Let Kwame go. Then we're gonna go to 817. Go ahead, Kwame.
I watched the film on Errol Spence. I watched the film, and I'm so glad. I was one of the first people on my Loyal to the Game boxing channel. I made the analogy about Tim Duncan and Garnett, and people laughed at me when I said it. I watched the film on Errol Spence. If you listen to Adrian Broner, when he said that shit, that Bud gonna have to sit down and fight Errol, and he's a lot better than you think. Errol, y'all think people stand in front of Errol. Errol Spence has great fundamental footwork to marry you and keep you directly in front of him with an educated jab. This is real.
Yo,
This is so
that-
the question is because we've seen it against Kell Brook, Terence Crawford. Everyone gets excited about Terence Crawford. When Terence Crawford did take Kell Brook's jab away from him, which gave him massive amount of problem in the orthodox position. He, as a pound for pound fighter, could not stop the jab. His eye was getting shut within 3 rounds. The way that he took it away from him was he became a southpaw, and the angle took away Kell Brook's jab. That angle is not going to take away the jab of a southpaw. I honestly believe Terence Crawford is not an elite boxer from the orthodox position. That's just me. I think as a southpaw, yes, he is. And that he's gonna have to fight Errol, man, because Earl's gonna be there and his footwork is gonna keep Bud in front of him, and it's gonna force him to fight all 3 minutes of that fight.
He's the best southpaw Errol Spence will have ever fought.
And Errol Spence is the best southpaw he will have ever fought.
You know what I'm saying?
And fighting Felix Diaz and Julius Ndungo are the 2 southpaws. They don't get you ready for Errol, bro.
I'm not. You going back down to what you're talking about junior welterweight, and again, that just highlights the fact that Bud is coming from lightweight all the way up to welterweight, and he's knocking everybody out at welterweight. So that's something to be said for that.
But it says who he been fighting and when he been fighting.
Yeah, well, whoever you been fighting, if you could not, Spence fought Mikey Garcia, he could knock him out. But
that's cool. And Bud Crawford knocked out Jose Benavidez Jr. in the 12th round, and he was on one leg and couldn't move it, and took him down to the whole fight.
The fact is, he fought him.
Okay, he knocked out who he's supposed to knock out. And
the fact is, he fought them.
Everybody that Bud
against Jordanis Ugas in his last fight.
Everybody Ugas fought them. Ugas didn't turn Manny down. He didn't find an excuse to turn Manny down.
You said Errol fight against Ugas was a TKO. Well, Bud's fight against Crawford was a TKO.
It was a TKO.
No, Bud's fight against Porter was a TKO.
Yeah, it was.
So what you talking about, bro?
Right.
So I'm just stating the fact. Well, not exactly. Some stoppage you on your back and some of you on your feet.
Okay, TBE. If you stating the facts is this: everybody that Bud fought, they had a chance to go home and lay up under their wives. Everybody that Spence fought, they had to go to the hospital.
No,
that's the difference.
Yeah, you're right. They had to go home to their wives, but that's after they wake up.
Listen, fellas. Listen. Check this out, fellas. Listen. Y'all talking about. Listen, y'all talking about technical shit.
Everybody that Spence fight, they don't fight for another year or two. Anybody that Bud fight, they can fight the next goddamn day.
Yeah, that's because he's merciful. He just knocks them out.
That's crazy. A17, talk to me, bro. Go ahead.
Listen, y'all gonna listen. It would be one thing. I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I said this shit a long time ago. It would be one thing if y'all just said, "Hey, man, I just like Bud Crawford. That's who I'm swinging for in the fight." You feel me? But the links that motherfuckers take, you know what I'm saying, to show support for him, gets ridiculous. Now, look, Kwame gave you an excellent breakdown of how he sees the fight and what it took for him to come to that conclusion. You feel me? Everything I hear a lot of cats say in regards to this man is feelings, right? So if we're gonna talk feelings, right? Because y'all avoid facts. So let's talk feelings here. And I'm gonna use and I'm gonna be hold on. And I'm gonna be educated with it, right? Every time that any man up here, Rick included, like he said, he was a skinny man, the 150-pound man that motherfuckers, didn't think they had something. He was willing to prove them wrong. That's the difference between you and Bud Crawford, Rick. I know you identify with the mentality, right? But a part of the mentality you have, he does not have, right? Because if the man had it, when the motherfucker stood in front of the world with a head that's been bounced off the fucking concrete, an eye that's been detached, and everything else, when he stood in front of the world and said he was coming to take your shit, right? That you earned, that you put your blood, sweat, all that shit into. The man said he coming to take your shit, not nobody else's. He didn't name nobody else. He didn't say nobody else was a possibility. He said your shit. This man found a way to go fight a motherfucker that nobody knew, and it did nothing to advance his position to fight that man. Because guess what? That man only wanted your ass. Now, all the respect you say that you've earned in the ring and all of that shit, all of them trinkets, all of that shit at that point is on the line. And you know what this man did? He pulled his pants down and showed you he had panties on. And he pulled them to the side. Now,
like a true
that very same mentality will be on display on July 29th. And when that motherfucker got a fight, just like AB said, we talking about a motherfucker who been slept by him, right? The same motherfucker that Bud found a way not to fight during his time at 135, 140, and 147, right? That same motherfucker told you at some point he gonna have to fight Errol. Guess what? If a motherfucker done already showed me he don't want to fight before the fight happened, when a motherfucker get to putting up the thongs on his head, what the fuck you think he gonna do? Now, I respect every man and their opinion and who the fuck they going for, as long as it's based on something. But God damn it, I got 5 years of receipts of this motherfucker being pussy. And I got another 5 years of a motherfucker standing on his shit and going to take shit from motherfuckers. I think I'm riding with the 100% cotton. Fuck that polyester blend.
Shout out John Trey Thomas with the $5. Let me catch a super chat, man. Shout out to John Trey Thomas with the $5 in super chat. Says Champ side EJ says he's stepping out the gate, no filling out rounds, downloading data or showboating, just fight back or get beat down. It's gonna be both. Bud gonna fight back. He just ain't gonna have enough. He ain't gonna have enough for that boy from Texas.
Hey, KO, you hear me?
But I want to know.
I hear you, bro. Go ahead, COE.
Hey, can I ask a question real quick? Oh,
let COE go. Then you got the question, bro. Go ahead, COE. What you say?
You know, I heard, bro broke it down when he was like, what Bud gonna do when, that pressure, right? So, you got to think about on the flip side. I want to know what y'all think EJ gonna do if he get caught in between one of them shots, like boom, like he like, damn, I ain't never been hit like that, like, and he just go,
stop it, man. He got hit by the goddamn concrete.
Hold up. Listen what I'm saying, bro.
Ain't nobody listens to that.
Hold up. Let him talk, bro. Let him talk, bro. Let him talk. Don't be rude to him, bro. Let him talk. COE the homie, bro. Let him talk. He got a difference of opinion. Go ahead, COE.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, what y'all think he gonna do if he get hit with one of them shots, man?
He gonna have problems.
Okay, so
he gonna bite down and beat the fuck out of Bud. Bud better not hit him with nothing. If Bud was smart, Bud to go in, it probably shouldn't even swing.
No, the Bud ain't gonna do him like Oogas, bro. Bud ain't gonna do him like
Oogas, bro.
Bud ain't gonna do him like Oogas. Bud ain't gonna do him like when Oogas hit him, boom, and he like, damn, my mouthpiece. Bud ain't gonna do him like that. Bud gonna hit him, and that's that killer gonna come out, because now he wanna get you out of there. Because guess what? Every time he get hit,
So you waiting on him to drop
This
his
is what this,
mouthpiece
this
because
is
his
what this is what
porcelain
he gonna
in
do.
and he
Hold
don't want to
on,
be embarrassed? That's what
hold
you
on,
waiting on?
hold on, bro.
That's what you waiting on.
Hold on, y'all, bro. COE. This is what's gonna happen, bro.
Cook.
If Bud hit Earl with some shit like what you talking about, Earl has already showed us when life hit him with some shit that he ain't see coming. He said, "Fuck all this shit. I'm gonna stand up on my own and I'm gonna bring myself back." When Ugas hit him with that hot shit, he said, "Fuck this shit. I'm gonna stand on my square." And what did he do? He threw more punches the next 2 rounds than he ever threw in any fight back to back, and stood on his shit and beat that man ass. So
Destroyed
I'm just answering your question.
Okay.
If Bud hit him with some shit, he gonna fight harder, bro.
Okay. Hey, that's
Can I answer?
You think
Can I answer?
he walked
Knockout.
through them? You think he walked through all he
everybody here
walked
knows,
through just to lay down?
he is going to fight harder now.
Right.
Now, will that be to his demise or to his victory? Y'all know I got Earl stepping on his ass.
Okay. Yeah.
He's going to like he has showed us, like, this ain't my opinion. Everything I just told y'all before this and why I came to this conclusion is a fact, bro. He's going, like, if he get hit with some shit and some adversity strike in his life, he showed us he gonna bite down, he gonna fight even harder, bro.
He might get knocked out in the first round then, if that's the case.
I mean, bro.
Hey, let me get something in real quick, KO.
I can more handle COE, and I'm gonna go to film study. I can more handle COE, but when you say shit like he gonna knock him out in the first round, and even in Avenesian last half the fight, bro, like I can't. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's talk about
I
it.
didn't say he was gonna knock him out in the first round, bro.
You just said that, bro.
I said he might knock him out in the first round if he do what he
How many people you seen Bud lose rounds to, and on how many levels? He lost rounds to Felix fucking Diaz. He lost rounds to Postal at 40. I mean, goddamn, how many motherfucking lackluster competition he been in firefights with? A motherfucker came from 126 pounds and was in a firefight with this nigga. And this nigga got the nerve to tout it as a big fight at 147 pounds. And you niggas eat it up like it's motherfucking chocolate and not dog shit. Are you really thinking?
Let me go to film study. He been trying to get in here. Film study. What up, bro?
Hey, that nigga Bud. I mean, what's the difference between a TKO and a KO? Anybody in the chat?
10. One's a
KO
full
is
10.
a knockout.
One's a full 10 count. A KO is a full 10 count.
Yeah, it's a full 10 count, or you sleep. A TKO is
Bud
somebody
don't.
like
Bud don't got no. Bud don't got no concussive power. He don't got no concussive power like that.
He did Avenesian like that.
He did that.
He did Avenesian like that.
Does punch resistance play a part in that?
No power.
Maybe. I mean, Avenesian had already got knocked out by a motherfucker that Bud knocked out, so I ain't putting too much stock in that.
And also, I'm not saying this is why Bud won the fight, but I mean, just by the laws of physics, the busted gloves could have played a big part in him being knocked out to that extent.
What about the other fight?
Thank you.
And when you listen to Bernie the Boxer, somebody asked Bernie the Boxer, they say, but I hope Bud gloves be okay. Bernie the Boxer say, shit, man, they dirty as hell. All Terence Crawford, whole fan base, it's just real.
Nah, not all of them, bro.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say the ones that's close.
I got a huge echo, bro. Who is that?
Somebody got it in the background.
Somebody need to cut the YouTube off.
All right, go ahead, AD. Oh, that's film study. Film study. That's you. I gotta mute you, bro. You got.
Yeah. You gotta turn the YouTube off in the background. Film study since you're on the screen.
I'm gonna say, well, majority of the people that's close to Bud, a lot of them is delusional, and you know, and I tell a lot of people, I'm not a boxing expert. I'm not even really a fan of the sport. I'm just basically a fan of Errol Spence. You call me what the fuck you want to call me, but hey,
it's called Errol sexual.
Keep it 100.
Yeah, I like Earl Spence. I don't watch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Detroit. I don't watch all of the NBA. I watch the Pistons. That's it. I watch the Lions.
You gotta start watching the number 1 pound for pound fight in the world too, man.
Who was that? Earl?
Tank.
No. I watch Tank. I watch Tank. But see, you know, I watch Tank. I watch a couple of guys. I don't watch, you know, just like I was telling my brother, you know, Terence Crawford don't have the it factor. And he jealous that that Errol Spence have that it factor, because you're talking to a person that's a casual. Majority of the casuals are running into Errol Spence on YouTube and they rocking with him. I ran to Terence Crawford on YouTube years ago and never, I had nothing, it wasn't no knock against him. I was wishing him well on his fights, but I just wasn't into boxing, after the Tyson era. So,
but fam, if he didn't lie so much, do you think? Listen, if he kept shit a buck, right? Real shit. If he kept shit a buck, if he's standing on his shit, because it's a lot of guys that ain't really media savvy, right? It's a lot of guys that don't like the camera. Let's look, Gary Russell Jr. He ain't like being on camera and shit. Rest in peace to Batman, but I remember him forcing Gary on the camera when we was all trying to show him love. You feel me? So everybody ain't one to be, you know what I'm saying, in front of the camera or have that it factor in that way, right? But if you standing on your shit, right, and when motherfuckers question you and you been woofing like you the big bad wolf and you stand on your shit, if you ain't going against your shit, if you ain't saying this white man racist and then turn around and say we don't know his heart and then turn around and say you racist again and drop the case, if you ain't got a history or a litany of a history like that, nobody who's a fan of anybody, right, can logically stand on some shit and talk bad about the guy. It's not just the fact that he hasn't challenged himself, right? He got all that other shit backing him, plus the fact that he not media savvy and shit. You feel me? So you lie, you take easy routes on your career, and listen, just like our mamas told us when we was little about lying. What? When you lie one time, you got to tell 10 more lies to cover it up, right? And you ain't got no credibility. That's the problem, fam. That's why I said, if you just like Terence Crawford, if you like the way he fight, all of that shit, that's cool. Just say that. But it's fucked up when you join in with him and you know that he lying and he adding another lie on top of a lie. And now you're buying the lie and you add lies on top of it to protect him.
Hold on, y'all.
Hey, shout out, real quick, shout out, JR. Hold on, y'all. Let me catch super chat. Shout out JR with the $5 in super chat. Said Spence about to decapitate Bud. Got the shark, got the fire emoji. Salute everyone. Salute to you, JR. And shout out to Jay Cooley with the Toolie. What up, bro? I see them babies playing basketball, man. I see you, Jay Cooley. I hope they winning, man. Hopefully they got a stroke, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting the jumpers up. But with the $2 in super chat, he say jealousy and envy. That's all I'm gonna say. Man down. Look, man, I gotta get ready to wrap the show, bro. I'm gonna go around everybody get last words real quick. I don't have much time. I don't need y'all talking for 5 minutes each, man. I gotta wrap the show. So I'm gonna start with film study. Film study, get your last words real quick, man. And I appreciate you hopping up. Okay, he hopped off. Let me go to Rick. Rick, get your last words, bro. You on mute, Rick. There you go.
I'm trying. All right. Hey, peace. Good night, everybody. I'm out of here.
All right, Rick. We'll catch you next time, homie. Starvinsky, what's up, bro?
Hey, how's everybody doing, man? Thank you for having me on the show.
Yes, sir, man. We wrapping up though, man. Get your last.
No. I'm gonna just say something real quick. The only way to beat EJ, man, is if you can break his base, his foundation. If you can't break his foundation, you have no chance. And I don't think Bud can do it. So peace to all y'all, man. I'll try to break it down more next time. Hey, God bless to all y'all. Y'all be safe out there in the world, man.
All right, peace, man. All right, shout out to you, A17. Get your last word, bro. What's up with it, man?
July 29th, we're gonna find out the difference in between being built and being developed. See y'all then.
All right, bro. Peace. All right, Kwame, bro. Get your last word, man.
Hey, yeah, salute to the chat. Salute to the panel. Can't wait for the 29th. This is what boxing is about. Great year, great fight. You guys already know who I'm rocking with. You can just look at the avatar. And salute also to Derek James. I believe he's gonna make history on the 29th and be the first to have 2 undefeated fighters in his stable who came to him with no championship belts. So salute.
All right, bro. Take it easy, man. Appreciate you, bro. Let me go to King Asia. King Asia, bro. Get your last words, man.
Yeah, salute to you. My apologies earlier about I didn't know that was you asking the question, but thanks for having me on the panel. There was a good debate last night. I was trying to drop something in for you. I think you got your Cash App up there. I want
Yeah,
to
it's
drop
right
something in
there.
there.
Yeah, it's right there, bro. It's right up under. It's
Okay.
right up under your avatar right there.
All right. Now I'm in the car. I'm driving. I can't see it, but I'll
Okay,
drop it to you, and you could distribute it how you want to distribute it. But when the next time you going live, you know?
I'll be live on Monday night. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, 7:30, bro.
All right, then. Peace out.
All right, man. Later on. All right, AD, give you last words, man.
What up, though? Knockout. I was
man.
on. I went on that. Bernie the Boxer is doing a live, so I asked Bernie the Boxer how come he don't come and do a debate. So I wish it could be some way that you could get Bernie the Boxer on here to do a debate with BFTV. BFB.
Nah, that's my food.
Well, with you, I want.
Yeah, that's my food.
He claiming that none of y'all is calling him out. None of y'all don't want to see him and this and that. So
Are you still over there?
No, hell no, man. I can't give him no content, man. I don't.
Is he live right now?
Yeah, he live. He live right now.
Nah, he just finished 11 minutes ago.
Damn.
Well, anybody, I know a lot of the Terence Crawford fans go over there, bro. He can get it anytime he want to, man. I'll smoke his ass.
Okay, and be up.
He can pick the questions. He can pick the topics and shit. I'll go first every round. Like I'll do that boy bad, man. I do that boy like bad, bro.
I got his phone number.
And just so we clear, it's an open call out for him and anybody that want it, bro.
And I got his phone number. Got his phone number because he put his phone number out there. So I called in, I talked to him, and he cussed me out. You know.
Well, next time, let him know it's smoke over here for him if he want it. If he don't, that's cool too. But we ain't turning down nothing but our collar over here, bro.
All right,
I smoke his ass the same way Errol gonna do, bud, and the same way I do everybody that I debate, bro.
You ain't do me like that.
We ain't had no debate. This is an open panel. It's different. We can debate for real if you want to, though.
You don't want to debate.
We can debate for real.
What you gonna debate about? A bunch of lies and fairy tales?
No, don't tell them nothing. Don't tell them nothing. We can debate for real. It's different. We can debate for real. Go check out some of the debates, man. We can get it cracking for real.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I said you doing your thing, man. Yeah, I like what you.
But AD, man, I appreciate you, AD. Let me get to these other brothers so I can end the show, man.
All right, brother. Salute.
And yeah, let them know. Get that message to them, bro. We here and we ready for all the smoke. Turn down nothing.
Okay.
And let him know he can pick the topics, all that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm sure he only want to talk about Bud, so we can do that. It's whatever, bro.
All right. I'm gonna down show call him and let him know because he put his phone number out there. So I called into the show. So I'll try to get a call. All right.
All right, peace out, bro. All right, TB, give your last words, man.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna say the same thing I said when I first started out. The strategy, they're gonna. I kind of respect Derek James' coaching ability, so I'm thinking that he's gonna come out there with a good strategy. It's not gonna be the strategy you guys talking about, where he's just gonna come in there and try to overpower, Crawford. That's not gonna happen because Derek James, I don't think he's that irresponsible. So he's gonna come with a different strategy. You gotta take away the counter punching ability of Crawford. The way you do that is by making your fighter the counter puncher and let the counter puncher come forward. That's what you have to do if you're gonna win this fight against Crawford. If you can't do that, if he's gonna fall into the trap of going forward against Crawford, the fight is gonna end early, and it's gonna be at the detriment of Errol Spence. So they gotta come with a different strategy, and I think they will. And so Errol Spence is going to be boxing like he did against Mikey Garcia. He's not going to try to do too many exchanges with Crawford. That's going to be avoided if he can be avoided. Crawford's going to have to track him down, and he's going to have to come forward. If I was doing the fight from Spence's point of view, that's what I would want. If I was doing it from Crawford's point of view, I wouldn't want that. I would want Spence coming forward. I want him coming trying to crowd me. That's what I would want if I was strategizing. That's how I see it.
Man, I ain't mad at that, bro. Shout out to you, TBE. I appreciate you coming up. You're always welcome, man.
All right, bro. Take it easy, everybody.
All right, take it easy. All right, COE, give me your last words, bro. COE, you there, bro? You muted if you talking, fam.
Can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, bro.
Oh yeah, my bad, man. Yeah, man. I just want to say, hell of a job, man. I know, you sacrificing your time, man, to bring this to the world, man. I know this it's a job, and look, I like what you're doing, bro. Keep going. Yeah, my last words is, guys. Crawford, he done came a long way. He was on Gilly the Kid. He showed me what type of guy he was just by being stand up, telling guys to their face, talking to them and having a great conversation. That what type of guy he really is, really stand up guy. Errol Spence, man, really stand up guy. Doing this thing. Come July 29th, somebody old gotta go, and Terence Crawford, I think, will be arising from the smoke when it's all is said and done. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you, man, letting me come on and being able to voice my opinion, being able to be open and freely, just talk great boxing and different opinions. Everybody out there, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. Your boy Make a G, your boy COE Films. We out there.
All right, man. Peace out. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that came through tonight, man. I appreciate y'all watching tonight. We'll be back live Monday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'll also be live over with KQKC Boxing Network this Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Be sure to check out the content that we dropped today. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit that like button. Appreciate everybody watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.